Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is a story about what if Naruto harem Chunin exam Sasuke bashing. Before I start, please support for more amazing content and do consider subscribing to my channel and share this video with your friends. This is written by SAGEOF6way and link in description and support writer. Let's start the video. Chapter 1 New Sensei. Naruto was pissed. His sensei refused to train him and focused on Sasuke just because he has special eyes, thought the blonde as he wandered to a small training ground. Remember to thank Gigi for this training ground, said the blonde. He starts to do some control exercise. Grabbing a leaf he places it on his forehead and sits down. The leaf stays for 2 hours till he releases it. If only there was someone willing to train me, he thought. Kurenai Jounin with her friend Yugao, a purple-haired female, were walking. They entered the training ground and were shocked to see the dead last training. Who is that? Asked Kurenai. Yugao looks at the figure that is Uzumaki. But who is training him? Asked the purple-haired female. I know you are there, said Naruto. Come out. The two walk out. Sorry to spy on you, said Kurenai. We were wonder who was using a Jounin training ground, said Kurenai. I thought the Jinjutsu I had Hokage-sama put on would keep people out while I am here, said Naruto. But if it was you Kurenai, it is useless. What? Said Kurenai. Kurenai B rank Jounin moniker Jinjutsu mistress of Konoha. Impressive, you have my full respect for proving the female can be great shinobi, said Naruto. How do you know of my rank? She asked. Borderline S rank in Jinjutsu. Reason you are only B rank is your Taijutsu is mid Chunin and ninjutsu is high Chunin, said Naruto. I had Gigi give me a bingo book from my birthday, so when I became a shinobi I would have some knowledge. So you are saying your Taijutsu is better, she said with an edge in her voice. Not at all, because you have one thing I don't have, experience, said Naruto. How about a spar to see where we are in terms of ability, said Naruto. Very well, said Kurenai. Naruto got up and took a stance. That stance has little opening, said Kurenai. What type of stance is it? Asked Kurenai. It is crane style, said Naruto. Kurenai gets into her stance. I see you are going with that style, said Naruto as the two charged each other. Naruto went for a punch but was blocked as Kurenai went for a kick. Naruto threw his head back and tripped the Jounin. Naruto jumps up and lands feet first, forcing Kurenai to avoid the blow. Kurenai does some flip making Naruto see double shit. Her battle revolves around making the opponent lose focus from her dance-like style and her dress, said Naruto as he shakes his head but is sent back by a kick. So you still think you beat me, Genin? Asked Kurenai with a smirk. Naruto grabs his headband, pulls down to his eyes. Now let's see how you do, said Naruto as he changes stances. What style is that? Asked Yugao. It is the real snake style, said Naruto. Wait, I thought Anko was the practitioner of the real snake style, said Yugao. Naruto dodges a blow, shocking Kurenai. How you can't see? She asked. Simple, I have been hiding my true skill for 3 years, said Naruto. I am already master wind manipulation. Let me show you, said Naruto as he forces wind chakra below his feet and starts to levitate. Impossible, said Kurenai. How? It is an advanced wind training I came up with, said Naruto. Now let's see you handle this, said Naruto as he dives right at Kurenai at speed that would make it hard to dodge. Blocking the attack, she skids back. That was a foolish try, she said as Naruto flips in the air, kicks her chin, making her throw her head back. Are you done? Asked Naruto. I can keep going, but we would be going nowhere with this battle, she said. Naruto bowed to Kurenai. Well, that was fun, said the blonde. Kurenai bows as well. Yugao coughs. That was a good fight for a genin, she said. Naruto smiled. Thanks, he said. I was wondering, I would like to learn to wield a blade, said Naruto eyes the purple-haired female sword. I guess I can teach you few things. I need to get some tool. Meet me back here at 8 in the morning, said Yugao. Next day Naruto was at the training ground and saw Yugao standing there with Kurenai. Today I will hand you a wooden sword to practice with, said Yugao, handing him a wooden sword. Now follow my movement, said Yugao. This is known as the leaf blade style, said Yugao as she performs the katas with Naruto copying it. Yugao was for the most part impressed. Why did you hide your true skill from the village? She asked. The villager would attack if they thought I was getting stronger, said Naruto. I was trained by several Anbu and a little bit of etiquette from Lord Hokage, said Naruto. He did not teach you any jutsu, asked Yugao. He thought it would be better if I learned how to handle political issue. Law and other stuff that are just as important, he said. Yugao stopped her train after a few hours. Take a break, then we will move on to more advanced katas, she said. Naruto was sitting next to Yugao and Kurenai. So Kurenai-sensei, shouldn't you train Shino? Asked Naruto. Shino's family has taken over his training. How I train you in a little Jinjutsu. Or at least breaking out of it, said Kurenai. Naruto thinks for a moment. Sure, when do you want to start? Asked Naruto. Tomorrow in the morning, said Kurenai. Naruto gets back up and practiced the katas with his sword. Yuga watches on in satisfaction. Very good Naruto. I have to run some patrol so you take the rest of the day off. Naruto was walking in the village from the Hokage's office a few days later. Thank God I managed to be alone Genin, even if I have to do D rank till a team is available, he thought. He was approached by his team. Naruto, we had a team meeting, you did not show up, said Kakashi. I was training for the finals, said Naruto. Baka, screeched Sakura. No one want to train you, she screeched. Naruto glared. Control your howler monkey Kakashi-sensei, said Naruto. Naruto, we are going to have a team meeting, said Kakashi. No, I am doing some D rank mission so yeah I am not going, said Naruto. You will do as I say Genin, said Kakashi. Naruto pulls out a piece of paper. Read it, Haddock, he said. Kakashi read it and his eye narrowed. So I am still usurper, he said. Naruto turns his head. Only on the battlefield, said Naruto. I am no longer on Team 7, thanks to Hokage-sama, said Naruto as he disappears in a shunshin. Naruto was at the Hokage's office ready for another mission. Hokage-sama, said Naruto. What are you working on improving? Asked the old man in a red robe. Speed today Hokage-sama, said Naruto. We have captured Tora. That little demon might be fastest thing alive, said the Hokage. I will take it, said Naruto as he gets the scroll. Naruto was walking in the forest of his target when he spotted him. The cat saw Naruto as ran from branch to branch. Speed training, previous record 2 hours, said the blonde as he chased the cat around the forest. Shadow's clone jutsu, said Naruto as 4 clone appear. You know what to do, said Naruto as they disappeared. The cat snickered with a hiss as he ran into a clone who grabbed it and put it in a cage. Clone 1 reporting caught missing cat, said the clone. Said Naruto from a headpiece. 1 hour 15 minutes, said the clone. Naruto was in front of the Hokage. Mission complete 1 hour 15 minutes, said Naruto. Do you want another mission? Asked the old man. I am going to train, said Naruto. Sorry, said Naruto. Alright Naruto-kun, said the Hokage. Naruto went to a hot spring and saw a white-haired man peeping. You do realize those kunoichi on the other side, said Naruto. Oh wait kid, said Jiraiya. How about you train me and I won't expose you, said Naruto. Name kid? Asked the man. Naruto Uzumaki, said the blonde. You name? Jiraiya of the Sannin. The man turns his head. Very well I will train you, said Jiraiya. Meet me at the Sannin training field behind the monument. Naruto nodded his head and walked away. The man growled. Sensei better have a damn good reason for lying to me, he thought. At the Hokage office an hour later Jiraiya was glaring at the Hokage. Who told you he died? Asked Sarutobi. An Anbu with a headband, said Jiraiya. I sent one to tell you he was alive, said the Hokage. Which one did you send? Asked Jiraiya. I sent Tiger, said Sarutobi. He was the one that said Naruto was dead, said Jiraiya. I would like to question him, but he was killed in a mission, said Sarutobi. Jiraiya walks out. I am going to train my godson for my neglect, said Jiraiya. Naruto the Rakuto Sannin. Training and finals. Naruto was heading to the training ground that Jiraiya had told him to be at. He enters and sees the Sannin with a bag next to him. Well Naruto, let's begin. I need to know what Kakashi has taught you, said the old Sannin. Tree walking, said Naruto. And teamwork. Anything else? Asked Jiraiya. That bum is too busy teaching the Uchiha prick, said Naruto. I have been self-taught for a few years, then had help with some Anbu, said Naruto. Jiraiya was shaking with rage. Even his sensei didn't play favorites. I will speak to Sarutobi about this blatant favoritism, said Jiraiya. I will teach you the Rasengan. First step is rotation, said Jiraiya as he holds the water balloon. Naruto watches as the water starts to rotate. Go ahead, give it a shot, said Jiraiya. Naruto grabs the water balloon and starts to rotate it, but after 5 minutes it explodes. Damn, said Naruto. Keep it up, said Jiraiya. You did better than others. Naruto was lying down after completing the first step of the Rasengan. 2 hours to complete step 1, said Jiraiya. Naruto, I will give you the second step and then I have to report to sensei, said Jiraiya. He takes a rubber ball. The next step is power, he explained. You break the rubber ball with chakra, said Jiraiya as he demonstrates. Understood, said Naruto as he practices busting the ball. Jiraiya disappears in a shunshin. Kurenai was walking along the village when she was approached by Jiraiya. Kurenai, said the man. Jiraiya-sama, she said. What do you need? She asked. I heard from sensei that you are training Naruto, said Jiraiya. His sensei, if you can call Haddock that refused to train him, said Kurenai. I decided to teach him a few things. Jiraiya nods his head. Very well, Kurenai. I would like you to train him when I am unable to, said Jiraiya. Understood Jiraiya-sama, said Kurenai. Here is where he is at, learning the second step of the Rasengan, said Jiraiya, making Kurenai eyes widen. So you taught him that jutsu, said Kurenai. Thank Jiraiya-sama. Naruto was at the training ground for 2 hours, unable to make the ball bust. Damn, what am I doing wrong? He asked himself. Of course I need add rotation as well as power. Naruto does that and finally bust the ball yada, he said. He turns his head and sees Kurenai-sensei, said Naruto. What are you doing here? Jiraiya has given me permission to train you when he is not around. Now have you been working on the genjutsu I gave you? She asked. I got it down but hard to control due to my reserves, said Naruto. Let me see, said Kurenai. I might be able to help you. Naruto goes through hand-sealed genjutsu tree binding of death, said Naruto as Kurenai is wrapped in a tree. But it fall appears within a minute. Sorry Kurenai-sensei, said the genin. You are doing great, you just need to work on you control, but you are almost there, she said. Naruto tries to mix his exercises up causing his control to go to new heights after 2 hours. Alright Naruto try it one more time said Kurenai. Naruto performs the jutsu and the tree warps around the jounin who smiles well done Naruto, Kurenai said as she breaks out of the genjutsu. Mondays and Wednesday you will be training with me, said Kurenai. Tuesdays and Thursdays will be with Jiraiya. Friday will be with Guy to get you to jutsu up. I had pulled some favors for him. Saturdays will be with Yugao and Sunday will D-ranks missions, said Kurenai. Hi sensei, said Naruto. So I guess today is Monday so tomorrow I will be working with Jiraiya, said Naruto. Over the 2 weeks Naruto has trained non-stop and done about 40 D-rank missions. Naruto was walking to the stadium when he was accosted by Sakura where you baka. Sensei told us to meet yesterday, she screeched. Naruto walked by her not sparing a glance leave me alone you damn howler monkey, said Naruto as he walks away. Sakura was pissed I hope you die in the exams, she said hoping to get Naruto riled up. Ignoring her he walks away. At the stadium Naruto stood next to Shikamaru alright my name is Genma and I am Proctor. Now any questions, asked the Senbon chewing jounin. None alright since one Dosu dropped out Shikamaru will be facing Tamari, said Genma. Now Naruto Uzumaki vs Neji Hyuga will be the first match. Naruto walks down as Neji does as well you are fated to lose, said Neji. Naruto blinks is that all you're going to say after nearly murdering Hinata, said the blonde. I guess I have beat it in your thick skull about the fate, said Naruto. In the cage box, Saratobi welcomed the Kazukiage glade to see you can make it, said the old Hokage. The trip was uneventful, said the green-robed Kazukiage. Abaka won't win, she said. Neji is a genius. You should have more faith in your teammate, said a blonde-hair female. Ukari no I hope he dies, said Sakura making Ino eyes widen. Sakura I am going somewhere else if you are going to wish for your teammate's death, said Ino as she walks away. Begin, said Genma as Neji charged forward by Akugan active. Naruto runs forward grabbing the palm thrust aimed at his head. He then sends a kick to Neji head sending him back. I was expecting more from a Hyuga. You rely too much on your eyes, said Naruto. I have no gifts from my family, but I don't need them. Special eyes are nothing more than a crutch, said Naruto. What do you know always happy, said Neji. I am nothing but a caged bird, said the Hyuga. You can fight the fate as well as I can. Nothing is set in stone, said Naruto. I have trained hard since the first round. Neji hits Naruto sending him back I sealed your chakra, said the Hyuga. Naruto chuckled so you did, but I let you to show the weakness of the gentle fist, said the blonde. Watch carefully. Naruto chakra spikes. Neji eyes widen he is unblocking the chakra point, said Neji. Naruto throws some kunai as Neji rotates that is one of the ultimate defense of the Hyuga, said Neji. Naruto keeps his distance knowing the Hyuga's strong suit is to jutsu. I will have the resort to ninjutsu, said the blonde. Wind style. Sonic boom, he said as he throws a disc of wind at Neji. Rotation, said Neji as he spins blocking the attack. Is that it, said Neji. Wind style. Air cutter, said Naruto firing wind blades out of his mouth, causing Neji to waste his chakra on the repeated assault. I know my strengths and weakness, said the blonde. My greatest strength is my chakra capacity. So you are still a loser, said Neji. I can tell you are running low on chakra, said Naruto. Wind style. Bird of prey, said the blonde as a bird is formed of wind and it hits Neji knocking him to the ground. Yields Neji, said Naruto placing his kunai on the Hyuga throat. I forfeit, said Neji. Winner is Naruto, said Genma. The crowd cheers as Naruto walks to Neji and help him up let go back to your team, said the blonde genin. Neji gives him a grateful smile thank you, he said. Next match is Sasuke Uchiha vs Gaara, said Genma as Gaara appears on the floor. After waiting for a short while the crowd starts to boo. In the cage box the Hokage stood up since Sasuke has not shown he is disqualified, said the old man. The crowd boos. There will be no favorites in these matches because the enemy will not wait. Sasuke has been disqualified. Next match will be Shino Aburam vs Kankuro, said Genma. The paint-wearing ninja growled I can't reveal my weapons too soon, he thought. Proctor, I forfeit. Shino wins, said Genma. Next match is Shikamaru Nara vs Tamari, said Genma. Shikamaru groans. Why do I have to fight, he said. I should give up. No you don't you lazy bum, said Naruto pushing the Nara to the floor. Damn Naruto, said the Nara. Begin, said Genma. Temari opens her fan wind scythe jutsu, said the sand kunoichi blowing wind at Shikamaru who heads into man-made forest in the arena. Shadow's possession jutsu, said the Nara as his shadow heads to Temari who dodges. I see he can only extend it with a shadow, thought Temari. His limit is right here, she said slamming her fan on the ground. Temari sees a shadow over her and jumps as the shadow almost caught her his jacket, she thought. Shikamaru smirks and has his shadow attached to Temari. How? She asked. I will let you look, said Shikamaru as he turns his head making her do the same. The wall cast a shadow and my shadow was touching. I did not take my own shadow into account, she thought. Shikamaru sigh I forfeit, he said. I low on chakra. Winner Temari, said Genma. Next match will be Gaara vs Naruto, said Genma. The wind blows and Kakashi and Sasuke appear on the field. We are not late, are we? Asked the Jounin. You student has been disqualified for being late, said Genma. You can't do that, shouted Sasuke. I demand to fight, said the Uchiha. Kakashi get your student off the field, said Genma. Oh well at least Naruto failed to win I am sure, said the Jounin. He is the one fighting in the second round. He beat Neji, said Genma. Get off the field. Kakashi low 9 arrows. I will have the Hokage overturn this decision, said the silver-haired Jounin. Get off the field Jounin Kakashi, said the Hokage. Your student failed to show up and he will not get promoted. Being late on a mission will be disastrous, he said. Kakashi growls and disappears. Alright next match is Gaara vs Naruto. Begin, said Genma. Naruto goes through hand seal wind style. Great breakthrough, he shouted firing a gust of wind making Gaara to block with his sand. I want to feel alive Uzumaki, said the red-haired genin as he shoots sand at Naruto, forcing him to dodge. Gaara turns around Rasengan, said Naruto as he is hit from the back. The Naruto in front disappears in a plume of smoke. Kakashi eye widen he knows the Rasengan, said the Jounin. Who taught him that? He asked. Jiraiya taught him that move because you were too busy teaching the Uchiha brat, said Kurenai. How would you know? Asked Kakashi. Simple I taught him a few things myself. Since I was available, said the Genjutsu mistress. He is demand in the rough. You have no right teaching him, said Kakashi eye narrowed. I wasn't the only one Haddock, said Kurenai. In the field Gaara felt some that is my blood, said Gaara as he collapses. Feathers start to fall Genjutsu, said Naruto breaking out of it as sound and sand ninjas start to attack. The invasion of the leaf has begun. Naruto the Rakuto Sannin. Invasion. Naruto saw the other two sand genins and their instructor jumps down. Damn, too soon, said the Jounin with half his head cover in a veil. The hidden shinobi in the stand started to fight the leaf forces. Kakashi slammed a kunai into one of the sand ninjas as Kurenai and Asuma were fighting back to back. In the cage box was an explosion as Anbu rushed up to help their leader. Naruto and Genma looked at the sand ninjas. Take Gaara out of here, said the sand Jounin. I am giving you an A-rank mission to capture or kill those three, said Genma. I will send some backup in a little bit, said Genma. The sand Jounin throws a kunai at Naruto but is intercepted by a Senbon. Your fight is with me, he said as Naruto pursued the sand sibling. In the stands Kakashi saw Sakura. Sakura, wake up Shikamaru. You, Sasuke and Shikamaru go after Naruto. Sasuke is in charge, said Kakashi as he summons a small dog. Pakin will lead you there. Naruto was chasing the three sand ninja. He dodges a wind blast and saw Temari with her fan out. Move aside, said Naruto as he goes through hand seal and blows some wind out of his mouth, forcing Temari back. I will not let you pass, she said. Wind scythe jutsu, she said blowing a gust of wind at Naruto who flips underneath a branch. Naruto goes through hand seals. Wind style. Leaf blade, said Naruto as he fire a blade of wind from his hand, cutting Temari off her branch. Naruto appears behind her and chops her on the neck. That takes care of her, said Naruto. Sasuke and his team were trying to catch up to Naruto when the small pug stopped. I smell 8 ninja. Wait, I smell one more, make that 9 ninjas. Shikamaru thinks for a moment. I will face them, he the Nara. Sasuke nods his head and he and Sakura headed onwards. Shikamaru was hiding in the tree's shadow when he see the 8 sound ninja. They can't cover their tracks very well, said the lead ninja as he tries to move but freeze so the shadow paralysis jutsu, he said. That is the old name. It is called the shadow possession jutsu, old man, said Shikamaru. It is just a kid, said one of the sound nins. Oh no there is only 8 of them, said Shikamaru. The 9th one stays back in case of an ambush, thought Shikamaru as he takes out a couple of shuriken and throws them only to be intercepted by some kunai. Found you, said Shikamaru as he tried to extend his shadow but is running low on chakra. It looks like you are running low on chakra, kid, said the leader. Hey you come down and take this kid's head off. The shadow jumps down reveling to be Leaf Jounin with a sound ninja dead under his arm. Asuma-sensei, said Shikamaru. Asuma glares and quickly dispatches the sound ninjas. You did well Shikamaru, said Asuma. Shikamaru sighs yay, but it was too much work, he said. Asuma smiles. I will go on ahead, you relax, said the Jounin. Naruto was chasing after Gaara. Damn, he is still after us, said Kankuro. Kankuro, said female voice. Damari, I see you made it back, said Kankuro. Sorry I failed to hold him off any longer, she said. He is a strong genin. I will hold him off, said the paint-wearing ninja as he hands Gaara to his sister. Naruto smiled. I was wondering when you would catch up Shino, said Naruto. Naruto-san, go after Gaara. Me and my opponent never had our match, said Shino. Naruto jumps off. Alright, be careful Shino, said Naruto as he heads to Gaara's location. Shino was staring down Kankuro. You won't win, said Kankuro as he unsealed a puppet. Shino releases his insects from his sleeves. The puppet charges forward grabbing onto Shino. Got you know, said the puppet user only for Shino to dissolve into bugs. The Sand Genin turns his head and sees Shino aiming a punch to him, making Barley able to dodge as it goes a millimeter by his head. Poison fog, said Kankuro as his puppet unleashes a fog of poison, making Shino wobble. You're done, said Kankuro. I will stop you, said Shino. Your chakra string are your greatest weakness, said the bug user weakly. Shino looks down and sees Shino's hive on his strings as they launch themselves onto Kankuro, draining his chakra, causing him to collapse. Naruto finally caught up to Gaara. Listen Gaara, we do need to fight. I know your pain, said Naruto. Being alone and with no one to care for you. Mother wants your blood, Uzumaki, said Gaara as he flings his sister away with his face half transformed. Shadow clone jutsu, said Naruto as he launched a wave of 100 clones at Gaara. These will not stop me, said the genin as he destroys the clones but does not see Naruto in the area. Where are you? Asked Gaara. Up here Gaara, said Naruto as the Sand Genin looks up and sees Naruto in the air. Skydive Rasengan, said Naruto as he flies down on Gaara, slamming his Rasengan into Gaara, destroying his armor, but he is otherwise unharmed. Naruto is backhanded by Gaara's sand into a tree. What are you doing dope, said an arrogant voice. Terrific, said Naruto. Why are you here? Said Naruto. I am in charge of this mission. You are to let me fight, said Sasuke. Naruto sighed. Fine, I think if you can handle it, but if you start to lose ground I will step in, said Naruto. I don't need your help, said the Uchiha. You are in charge of who came with you. Unless the Hokage orders it, separate missions don't fall under the jurisdiction of the other squad leader, explained Naruto. Sasuke, we will face him together or we will lose. I don't lose, said the Uchiha as he charges to the partially transformed genin and is knocked out instantly. Naruto eyes widen as Gaara-san is heading towards Sasuke. Naruto, seeing no other, goes through hand seal and disappears with Sasuke reappears where Naruto was. Rasengan, said Naruto as he slams his attack into Gaara-san, obliterating it. You idiot, I saved you from death, thought Naruto. In the tree Asuma was watching as he smiles. Good work Naruto. I will put that rescue in my report, he thought. Naruto eyes widen as Gaara body goes through a full transformation. Oh no, said Temari. He is transforming, said Naruto as he goes through hand seal summoning jutsu, said Naruto as a game toad with a sword appears. Naruto, why am I here? Asked a toad as he see the demon in front of him. I guess I will fight the Shukaku, said the toad. Just for a little while boss, said Naruto. If Jiraiya had not me sigh the summoning I'd be screwed. Flashback. Jiraiya was at the training ground. Naruto, I am going to have you sign the toad contract, said Jiraiya. Naruto nods his head. Right, said Naruto. How do I sign? Cut your thumb and sign with blood. To summon a beast you must offer blood, said Jiraiya. These are the hand seal. Naruto watches and mimics the seals, summoning the boss on his first try. Then flashback. Any advice? Asked Naruto. It seemed the boy is under the sleeping possum which has awakened the beast, said Boss Toad. We need to get close and wake him up. Easier than done, said Naruto. Here he comes, said Boss Toad. Wind-style drilling air bullets, said the one-tail in a hillbilly accent, firing a bullet of air. Boss Toad, I need fire, said Naruto going through hand seal wind style. Sonic bomb, said Naruto as he throws on wind bolt from his arm. Fire style. Toad fire bomb, said the Boss Toad as his fire is powered slightly by the wind attack. Asuma was amazed. Combination jutsu, that is advanced, said Asuma. I am recommending him for a promotion. I might teach some wind jutsu when this is over, said Asuma to himself. Whose Toady is trying to drive us out of his reach, said Naruto. We will use combined transformation jutsu to turn into something with fangs and claws, said Gamabunta. Right, said Naruto. Here we go, transform, said Gamabunta as Naruto turns the toad into a wolf. The wolf runs and claws the demon as Naruto jumps up and goes for a punch right to Gaara head. No, I just came out. said Shukaku as he dissolves into sand. The two genins fall on the ground. Gaara tries to move as Naruto walks to him with a limp. "Stay away," said Gaara. "I will not cease to exist." "I will ask again, it hurts doesn't it?" said Naruto. "Being shunned and hated. However, I found something worth fighting for." "What?" asked Gaara. "My friends, I fight for them. That is why I am strong," said Naruto. The two Kankuro and Temari appears. "Gaara, you alright?" asked Kankuro. "Fall back, I don't want to fight anymore," said the red-haired genin. The two leave holding their brother. "Thank God that's over," said Naruto as Asuma jumps down. "Well done, Naruto. Let's head back," said Asuma. As everyone left the forest. It has been 2 days since the battle and everyone was at the funeral of the third Hokage. "So he fell," said Naruto saddened. "He will be missed." Kurenai and Asuma nodded their heads. "He lives inside all of our hearts," said Kurenai. Said Asuma as he silently cried. "I wish we had more time to make amends." Konohamaru was weeping as Iruka was comforting him. "The will of fire still burns in all of us," said Iruka. Everyone placed a flower on the coffin and it was lowered into the ground, so marked the end of the god of shinobi. Naruto the Rakuto Sannin. Itachi Uchiha. On a balcony Jiraiya was standing looking out the village. "What can I do for you elders?" asked Jiraiya. "Jiraiya, the daimyo wants you to be the 5th Hokage," said the female elder. "Sorry, I am not fit for the job," said Jiraiya. "Who else has been nominated?" asked Jiraiya. "No one," said the male elder. "I would like to search for another Sannin," said Jiraiya. "Tsunade. Did she not leave and swear to never come back?" said the female. "I will be taking Naruto with me," said Jiraiya. "Why him and not Sasuke?" asked the female. "Simple, Sasuke is a spoiled brat who gets everything," said Jiraiya. "I will not teach him. Plus Naruto has a gift to turn people to his cause." "Fine," said the male advisor in resignation. Jiraiya disappears in a shunshin. "Kurenai was walking with Asuma when they passed Kakashi. You two on a date?" asked the Jounin. Kurenai looks down. "No Kakashi, we just came back from a meeting which all Jounin were supposed to be present for," said Asuma. "We threw in our nominations for Chunin," said Kurenai. "You should be proud one of your students was nominated." "Sasuke," said Kakashi. "Not him, he abused the authority you gave him and almost got killed by Gaara," said Asuma. "Naruto Uzumaki was nominated." Kakashi eyes narrowed. "The loser could not have been nominated," said Kakashi. "That loser, as you put it," said Asuma, "beat the one-tailed Jinchuriki and used a collaboration jutsu with the boss Toad," said Asuma. "I watched the whole battle. The final decision will be made by the council," said Kakashi. "By the way," said Kakashi looking in the stall he sees two figures get out of the dango shop. The two Jounin disappears in a shunshin. Asuma and Kurenai appears in front of two people in black cloak with red clouds. "You two obviously aren't from around here," said Asuma. "Asuma, Kurenai. It has been a long time," said the calm voice of one of them. "Since you know you must be a ninja from this village," said Asuma. The man looks up revealing the Sharingan. "Well, what do you know?" "It's Itachi Uchiha," said Asuma. The other one lower his hat revealing blue skin with shark-like teeth. "My name is Kisame Hoshigaki," said the man. "We know who you are, Kisame," said Kurenai. "Monster of the hidden mist." "I would rather not fight you," said Itachi. Asuma took a drag from his cancer stick. "That is hilarious, coming from a man who murders his own people," said Asuma getting his trench knives out. "Itachi, can I kill them?" asked Kisame. "It looks like we won't get out without bloodshed," said Itachi. Naruto was walking to the raiment stall when he saw Yugao at the stall. "Yugao-sensei," said Naruto. "Naruto, what is going on?" asked the purple-haired kunoichi. "Just getting a bite to eat," said Naruto as a bird with a note lands on Yugao's arm. Taking the note, she reads it. "We will have to cut this short," she said. "It seems Itachi is in the village." She gets up. "Wait. Let me come," said Naruto. "I can fight." Yugao nods her head. "Let's go," she said. Asuma was holding off Kisame with his trench knives as Kurenai was going through hand seal and tree grabbed onto Itachi and Kisame. "About time, Kurenai," said Asuma. Kurenai appears through the tree. "Here we go," said she as Itachi opened his eyes and Kurenai got bound by the tree. "Ninjutsu of that level won't affect me," said Itachi. "Ninjutsu reversal," said Kurenai as she bit her lip releasing the illusion allowing her to dodge the kunai but is kicked into the water. Asuma was locked in battle. "Samahata does not cut. It shaves to ribbons," said Kisame as Asuma arms is slashed slightly by the weapon. "Let's end this, Kisame," said Itachi as he and his partner rushed the two Jounin. "Water style. Water dragon jutsu," said Kisame as another water dragon blocks it. "Hello, Sharingan Kakashi," said Itachi. Itachi opens his eyes. "Close your eyes," shouted the Jounin. Kakashi looks at the eyes and a second later falls down. Kisame rushes the two Jounins. "Rasengan," shouted a voice as Kisame is launched back by a blue sphere. Itachi eyes Naruto Uzumaki, the Kyuubi Jinchuriki, said Itachi. Naruto pulled down his headband. The Sharingan has one weakness, and that I must look you in the eyes, said the blonde genin. Naruto gets out his wooden sword. Dance of the crescent moon, said Naruto as he rushes the Uchiha and disappear with two clones appearing next to Itachi. Itachi closes his eyes and reopens them showing a different pattern. Amaterasu, said Itachi as black flames swallow the clones. What? Asked Itachi as he feels two hands on his ankles. Looking up he sees Naruto with his Bakken with a green outline on the blade coming down on him. The sword hits Itachi's shoulder as he disappears in a flock of crows. Almost had him, said Naruto. Naruto is sent back by a kick. You are coming with us, Naruto Uzumaki, said Itachi. Clone explosion, said Naruto as he blew up forcing Itachi to disappear in flock of crows. You are skilled for a genin, said Itachi. However, your comrade's eyes aren't covered, said Itachi. And I need you alive so I am holding back. He said. Yugao was watching and saw her moment to strike Leaf Blade. She shouted as she slammed her saber into Itachi's shoulder, but he disappeared in flock of crows. Yugao jumped next to Naruto. Kiss him, deal with him, said Itachi as Kiss him rushes forward summoning jutsu, said a voice as the sword is blocked by a toad with a shield. Dramatic leaf hurricane, said another voice as Guy and Jiraiya appear. You are done here. We have called Anbu, said the green beast. Kiss him growls in annoyance. We aren't here to fight a pointless battle, said Itachi. Let's go kiss him. The two missing ninja run a distance as Jiraiya puts his hands on the ground. Ninja art stone toad trap, said Jiraiya as the field turns into some flesh. Itachi opens his eyes. Amaterasu, he said. The black flames burn through the back, allowing Itachi to flee with Kiss him. Jiraiya looks at Kakashi. Now we need Tsunade more than ever, said Jiraiya. Naruto, we have a mission to find the Sannin Tsunade. What rank? Asked Naruto. A rank it might be upgraded, said Jiraiya. Yugao walks up to Naruto. Naruto, catch, she said tossing her sword. But sensei this is he said. When the student becomes a journeyman, you are given the blade of your master, said Yugao. Jiraiya looks at the blade. I guess it can't be helped, said the Sannin. Naruto looks at Jiraiya. What do you mean? Asked Naruto. That was your mother's blade, said Jiraiya. I was ordered to keep it a secret till you were ready. Why? Asked Naruto as he looked betrayed. She had a lot of enemies, mostly from the mist, said Jiraiya. I think you are ready to know who she was at least. Jiraiya sighed. Her name was Kushina Uzumaki, said Jiraiya. The Jounin gasped. I have a feeling I know who his father is, said Asuma. Kurenai nods. All the traits are there, said Kurenai. Kushina was our squad leader, said Yugao. What are you all talking about? Asked Naruto. Asuma take another drag of his cigarette. The three of us, Kurenai, Yugao and myself were her genin students, said the bearded Jounin. Naruto sighed. I don't like the fact it was kept from me, but I am sure you had your reasons, he said. How about my father? Asked the genin. I am sorry that info is to released when you become Jounin or reach 16, said Jiraiya. Your father had a lot of enemies who would want you dead in spite of him. Very well, let go find Tsunade, said Naruto. Naruto, said Asuma. Yes Asuma? Asked Naruto as he catches a scroll. This is a wind jutsu I promised to myself I would teach you, said the chain smoker. Jiraiya will help you in that regards. Thank you Asuma-sensei for the scroll, I can teach you something that might help. Are you a wind user? Asked Naruto. I am the only one next to you, said the bearded Jounin. Focus the wind below your feet. It's a levitation technique I learned, said Naruto. I will try it, said Asuma as he levitates a few inches off the ground. It takes too much control, said Asuma. Naruto chuckles. That can be a control exercise, said Naruto. It will bring your control to new heights and boost your reserves. I will keep that in mind, said Asuma. Make the village proud kid. You have your mother's determination. Naruto smiles. Thank you, said the blonde as he walks away with Jiraiya. Naruto the Rakuto Sannin. The search for Tsunade. Naruto was next to Jiraiya. Why are we stopping? Said Naruto. I think it's time to see a few secondary affinity, said Jiraiya. Alright, said Naruto as Jiraiya gets a piece of paper and hands it to Naruto. Channel your chakra into the paper, Jiraiya said. Naruto does and his paper splits into 4 pieces. One piece got soggy. The second piece ignited and burned to ash. The third wrinkled up and the fourth turns to dust. What the hell? Said Naruto. Jiraiya's eyes narrowed. The only way you can have all of the elemental infinity is if you have those eyes, he said. Naruto channel chakra through your eyes. Naruto does as Jiraiya instructed and started to scream. Hurry, shut off the flow. Shouted Jiraiya. Naruto's eyes remain blue. So that proves it, said Jiraiya. Naruto, you have a Dijutsu. What kind? Asked Naruto. I think I know. But why could you not activate it? Asked Jiraiya. It felt like something blocking the flow of chakra to my eyes, therefore burning my eyes from the overload, said Naruto. Jiraiya examined Naruto's eyes. Looks like you have a hidden seal near your iris of the eyes, said Jiraiya. Naruto lay down. I want to check this out. Naruto laid down and Jiraiya put a palm over his body. After searching he frowned. That is a problem, he said. Good news is I can break the seal. Bad news it will hurt like bitch. Do it, said Naruto. Jiraiya goes through hand seals blockage seal, release, said Jiraiya as he puts 2 fingers on Naruto's forehead. Erg. Shouted Naruto as he squirms from the pain. After 10 minutes of extreme pain Naruto closes his eyes. It should take him day of rest so his eyes can be unlocked, said Jiraiya. Only 2 groups know this seal. The Uzumaki and the Uchiha. Jiraiya narrow his eyes. I must get to the bottom of this. After waiting a day Naruto opens his eyes. That was the worst pain ever, said the genin. Glad you woke up, said Jiraiya. I found a lead on Tsunade. Naruto bows his head. Thank you, Jiraiya-sensei, he said. I want you to channel chakra through your eyes, said Jiraiya. Naruto does as told and his blue eyes transform to purple eyes with a ripple pattern. The Rinnegan, whispered the Sannin. Hervey Sage. Said Naruto. Naruto, I want you to not activate these in the village unless absolutely needed, said Jiraiya in a serious voice. Why? Asked Naruto. You have one of the strongest bloodlines. People within the village will try to get those eyes, said the Sannin. Understood, said Naruto. I know you have the affinity for all element, which means I will teach you some fire jutsu and some earth style, said Jiraiya. We are heading to Tenzaku to find Tsunade. In an underground lair a paled skin man was thrashing. Damn you sensei. Said the man. Lord Orochimaru, said a person, here is your medicine. That damn medicine does not help. Said Orochimaru. Well at least you marked Sasuke, said the other person. Yes Kabuto, it only cost me my arms and jutsus, said Orochimaru. I know only one person who can heal me. Tsunade. In the town a blonde-haired female walking out after winning big at the casino. Something is going to happen, considering I hit the jackpot, thought the woman. Hello Tsunade, said a voice as Orochimaru and Kabuto appear. Orochimaru, what do I owe the visit? Asked the blonde-haired woman. Well I need you help with a problem that I came across, said the snake Sannin as he shows his arms. How did that happen? Asked Tsunade. Oh you know just killed sensei and he left me with a parting gift, said Orochimaru. If you heal me, I will revive your brother and lover back. Tsunade's eyes widened. What? She whispered as a single tear is seen. I will give you a week to decide, said Orochimaru as he and Kabuto disappear in the ground. Jiraiya and Naruto head into town. Alright let's head to the nearest bar, said the toad sage. Naruto looks at him. Why? Naruto asked. Tsunade loves to drink, so that is our best bet on finding her, said Jiraiya. The two get to a bar and see a blonde-haired female sitting in a booth. Tsunade. Said Jiraiya. The blonde-haired woman looks up Jiraiya. Today is full of reunions, she said. What do you mean? Asked Jiraiya, eyes narrowing. Orochimaru came by and we chatted and said hi, said Tsunade. Meet my apprentice Shizune, said the blonde Sannin. This is my second apprentice Naruto Uzumaki, said Jiraiya making Tsunade eyes widen slightly. So he is alive, said Tsunade. Why are you here? Sensei has died and the village wants you to be Hokage, said Jiraiya. Tsunade eyes narrow. I refuse, she said. It's full gamble. Tsunade reconsider, said Jiraiya. Every Hokage has died in that position. It is a death sentence, said Tsunade. My own grandfather died young in that position, Sarutobi-sensei and Yondaime died as well. It is a death wish, she said as she felt the killer intent coming from Naruto. Got something to say Brad? You're a disgrace, said Naruto. You sully your own grandfather name and drag it through the mud, he said. Spit it out already, said Tsunade. The Hokage did die young minus Yondaime, but they did it for the good of the village, said Naruto. My name is Naruto Uzumaki and I am going to be Hokage. Tsunade eyes widen. That proclamation, she thought as her resolve is set in steel. Alright, let's see if you got what it takes, said Tsunade. Outside. Naruto and Tsunade stand across from each other. I can't believe I am being goaded into fighting a genin, Tsunade said to herself. Well come at me, said Tsunade as she bring her hand up. Naruto rushes the Sannin and goes for a kick, but Tsunade blocks it with her forearm. Gotcha, she thought. Heaven kick of pain. She shouted bringing her leg up and slamming it down on Naruto blocking it with his arm, causing a crater. Tsunade eyes widen at the bold move. How are your arms not damaged? She asked. I infused my arms with chakra, said Naruto. They absorbed the blow, but the attack still hurt. Naruto sent a punch to her making her gasp. I told you I'd get a hit, said Naruto. You underestimated me and paid for it. Tsunade chuckled. It is hard to impress me genin, said the blonde woman. I guess I will believe one more time, she said. But first we have a snake in the grass to deal with, said Tsunade. Tsunade was walking to the meeting as Jiraiya, Shizune and Naruto were hidden. "So have you made your decision, Tsunade?" asked Orochimaru. "I will heal you," she said as Orochimaru presents his arms and Tsunade's hands glow green. Kabuto's eyes narrow and he throws a kunai. "Kabuto, what is the meaning of this?" demanded Orochimaru. "Forgive me, Orochimaru-sama, but that jutsu was meant to kill you," he said as Tsunade smirks and charges the stunned Sannin, but is intercepted by Kabuto, who blocks a punch but grimaces in pain. "She will be tough," thought Kabuto. Kabuto's hand glow green and he tries to land a hit but misses and is punched several feet back. "I will end you both," said Tsunade as she charges Orochimaru but is punched by Kabuto. Kabuto is hit several times in the arms and legs causing him to fall down. "What did you do?" demanded Kabuto. "I scrambled you nerves so you can't move apart without moving something else," said Tsunade. Kabuto flexes his fingers. "When I move my left hand, my right leg moves. It might be tough, but I can work with that," he thought as he dodges a punch shocking Tsunade. "You're too dangerous to be kept alive," said Tsunade as Kabuto rushes her and slams a green palm at Tsunade's legs, making her fall down. "What?" she growled. "I cut the muscles in your legs," said Kabuto. "You will die now." Kabuto rushes the down medic but is sent back by a punch. "You will not go near her," said Naruto as he appears in front of Kabuto. "You think you can take me?" asked Kabuto. "You were much weaker than Sasuke and he can't even touch me." "If you think you're so tough then put your money where your mouth is," said Naruto. A shinobi's greatest weapon is deception. Naruto disappears in a shunshin and slams a fist into Kabuto, making him cough up some blood. Naruto spun in mid-air and kicked Kabuto back. Orochimaru charged. "Naruto was sent back by Jiraiya. Time to end this battle, my old friend," said the Toad Sannin. "Kabuto, get over here," said Orochimaru. Kabuto shunshin over and goes through hand seal summoning jutsu. The three Sannin shouted as Gamabunta appear next to Jiraiya. The slug boss appears next to Tsunade and Manda the snake boss next to Orochimaru. "Well," said Gamabunta. "This is quite a reunion." "Orochimaru, why did you summon me?" "I will demand 100 sacrifices after this," said Manda. "It's let us take Manda down," said Tsunade. "Right, Tsunade," said the slug boss. Naruto eyes harden as he levitates. "I will help," said Naruto taking out his sword. "Gamabunta, I need oil," said Jiraiya as Naruto goes through hand seal blowing wind into the oil-ed flames increase its ferocity. Manda goes underneath avoiding the attack. Naruto goes through hand seal. "Big mistake," said the genin. "I am not just a wind user, I'm also an earth user," he said. "Earth style. Dark swamp." The ground below turns into a swamp getting Manda stuck. "You got stuck," said Naruto. "Acid spit," said Kitsuyu as she spits acid at the stuck Manda blocking it with his tail. "Orochimaru, when I see again you're dead," said the snake boss as he disappears in a puff of smoke. Orochimaru growls. "Kabuto, get us out of here," said the Orochimaru as Kabuto goes through hand seal and both him and his master disappear underground. Naruto lands. "Takes a shitload of control, use that levitation jutsu," he said regaining his breath. Tsunade walks up to Naruto. "I will come back and become the Goddamn Hokage," she said. Naruto smiles. "Great. Mission successful," he said. "The four shinobi and a pig walk to the gates." "Halt," said Izuma, one of the guard. "Paper please," said the Chunin. Jiraiya with Naruto. "Mission to bring back the Goddamn was successful," said Jiraiya. "You can all head to the tower," said Izumo. The group heads to the tower to announce the return of Tsunade. And Naruto the Rakuto Sannin. The immortal duo. Tsunade was reading the nomination and frowned when she saw someone brought Sasuke up for promotion. "Denied," she said. "Anbu, bring me these two genins," said Tsunade. "Hi," said two Anbus. Naruto was standing in front of Asuma. "Ready," said Naruto as he brought his kunai up glowing green. "First to draw blood wins," said Asuma as the two charged each other. The Anbu appears in the field. "Naruto Uzumaki, you are to report to Hokage-sama," said the Anbu. Naruto nods his head. "I will be there," he said. Naruto was standing in front of Tsunade with Shikamaru next to him. "Naruto Uzumaki and Shikamaru Nara, in recognition of your skill you both have been promoted to Chunin," said Tsunade. "Shikamaru may leave." "Naruto, I have a mission for you." Shikamaru walks out. "Naruto, I have a document that needs to reach the fire temple," said Tsunade. "You will take teammate and will be in command." "Hi," said Naruto as he is handed the document. Naruto was standing in front of Kiba, Hinata and Shino. "You know the mission. It is a C-rank mission," said Naruto. "The four shinobi head to the fire temple for an seemingly easy mission." "And an unknown base leader, Sama," said a deep voice. "Report Zetsu," said a man with purple eyes. "The Kyuubi host is out of the village heading the fire temple," said the plant-like man. "Haiden and Kakazu will capture him, kill anyone else," said the man. "There's Monk with a huge bounty. I will kill him after," said Kakazu. "These heathen will feel the fury of Jashin-sama," said the man. Naruto and his team were heading to the temple. When they were forced to dodge his kunai. "Hinata," said Naruto. Byakugan, she said. Naruto, there are two signature approaching fast. Naruto growled. Kiba and Hinata will hide and prepare an ambush, said Naruto. Shino, you're with me. Kiba and Hinata get in the foliage as two men appear, making Naruto gasp. Akatsuki, he whispered. He runs through hand seals summoning jutsu, said Naruto as a small toad appears. Gamakachi, tell Hokage-sama the Akatsuki has attacked and to send backup, said the blonde. The two appears in front of Naruto. Naruto Uzumaki, come with us, said Kakazu. Shino, whispered Naruto. Shino nods his head. Who are they? Whispered Shino. S-rank ninja, said Naruto. He goes through hand seal wind sly. Kamikaze blast, he said as a gust of wind is shot from him, destroying the trees, hitting the two S-rank ninja. Haiden had cuts on his body with Kakazu look like he had no damage. What was that, you fucker? Shouted the silver-haired ninja. Haiden above you, said Kakazu. Haiden looks up as Naruto appears with his saber cutting off his head. That was too easy, thought Naruto. That hurts like a bitch, shouted the decapitated head of Haiden. Naruto eyes widen. So he can't be killed by ordinary means, said Naruto. Catching Haiden off guard is nothing special, said the masked man with black hair. Fuck you Kakazu, get my fucking head back on, said the silver-haired ninja. Kakazu walks to Haiden's head only to be stabbed by Naruto. Two down, said Naruto as he turns his head and walks back. Naruto, behind you, shouted Hinata as Naruto is kicked into a tree. Kiba was shaking like a leaf. Impossible, I aimed for your heart, said Naruto. Kakazu sheds his coat. You did, but, he said. I have 5 hearts. Naruto eyes widen. Kakazu, get my fucking head back on, shouted Haiden. Kakazu walked to the head and black threads come out and reattach his head. Don't let your guard down, said Kakazu. Naruto and his team are facing the two member of Akatsuki. You headbands remind me of the first Konoha ninja I faced, said Kakazu. Shadame Hokage Hashirama Senju, said Kakazu. You lie, shouted Kiba. You should not be alive, said Kiba. Well, thanks to the earth grudge Firujutsu I grabs hears from Shinobis I have beat and left alive to pull out the hearts, he said. Naruto growled, damn. I hope backup gets here soon, he thought. 4 masks jump out of Kakazu. Back now, said Kakazu. Lighting style. Thunderbolt, he said as the mask unleashes a bolt of lightning at Naruto. Going through hand seals, wind style. Wind wall, Naruto said, blowing wind out of his mouth blocking the attack. Naruto turns his head ducking under a 3-bladed scythe. Parasitic insect swarm, said Shino as his bug launched himself against Kakazu. Is that all, Aburam? Said Kakazu. Fire style. Grand fireball jutsu, said the bounty hunter killing the swarm with a ball of fire from his detached mask. Tunneling fang, said Kiba as he and Akimaru rotate at Kakazu. Kakazu chuckles and catches Kiba by the neck while grabbing Akimaru. I will take you out first, said Kakazu as he starts to strangle Kiba. Kiba claws the man's arms as he is being strangled. Kakazu feels his chakra being sealed as he drops Kiba. Bitch, he said as he backhands Hinata. You will live. I know people who will pay nicely for an unmarked Hyuga, he said. Naruto swiped his sword but was blocked by Haiden's side. Shadow clone jutsu, said Naruto as he formed some clones to hold off Haiden. Fucker, said Haiden as he tore through the clones. Tsunade was reading the report. I did not think they would attack, she thought. Anbu, bring Asuma, Kurenai and Guy for an S-rank mission, said the goddamn. Later the 3 were standing in front of the female cage. Naruto and teammate are fighting 2 member of Akatsuki, said Tsunade. Not them again, said Kurenai. Who are they facing? Asked Guy. Kakazu of Waterfall Village and Haiden of the former Hot Water Village from their descriptions, Tsunade said. I need you 3 to get them to safety with minimal casualties. Hi Hokage-sama, they said as they disappeared in a leaf shunshin. Naruto was fighting of Haiden but was being distracted for his comrade's safety and well-being. I got stop him and help the others, he said as the blade grazed his cheek. Haiden backs up and drops his blood on the ground and form a circle with runes. Now you will feel pain and I will feel joy from your pain, shouted Haiden as he his black staff and stabbed his shoulder. Naruto eyes widen and he grabs his shoulder. What the hell? Why do I feel pain in the area where he stabbed himself? Thought Naruto. Haiden stabs his leg making Naruto collapses in pain. Too bad I can't offer your death to Jashin-sama. But I will be reward from you pain, said Haiden. Hinata was backhanded as Kiba was dodging fire calls and Shino was fighting a earth clone. Naruto is hurt, said Hinata with worry. Kakazu saw a tree grabbing him as Haiden was sent flying out his circle by a foot. Kurenai-sensei, Guy-sensei and Asuma-sensei, said Hinata. Where is Naruto? Asked Kurenai as she looked for the blonde. Haiden, we are leaving, said Kakazu as walks away. Kakazu, what the hell? Let's sacrifice these heathen to Jashin-sama, said Haiden. Stop talking about your worthless god, said Kakazu. The 2 members disappear in Shunshin. Kurenai sees Naruto. Naruto, wake up, she said. Naruto moves his hand. Sorry Kurenai, but I am in too much pain to move, said Naruto as he closes his eyes and lets sleep take over. Is everyone else okay? Asked Asuma as he looks at the genin. We are fine sensei, just a few injures, said Shino. Aye, said Asuma. Take the document to the temple. Me and Kurenai will escort everyone else back. I nods his head. Right, he said in a serious tone. Naruto woke up and saw his shoulder was covered in gauze. I hope they survived, said Naruto. He looks around and sees Kurenai sitting in a chair and some get well gifts. Kurenai opens her eyes. Thank Kami you are alive, she said. I take it you saved me and the team, said Naruto. Me, Guy and Asuma were sent to help you out, she said. Thanks, said Naruto. In the Hokage office. So let me get this straight, Naruto decapitated Haiden and killed Kakazu once? Asked Tsunade. Shino nods his head. Yes, Hokage-sama, Haiden claims to be immortal from his god Jashin and Kakazu faced you grandfather Shadame-sama and said he stole his victim's heart to prevent himself from dying. He is down one heart thanks to Naruto-san's attack, said Shino. Dismiss. Thanks for the report, said Tsunade. Did you get that? She asked. A small ripple in Jiraiya appears. I did get that. I will have to train him harder so he is ready, said the Toad Sannin. From I heard he is at least high Jounin level if not at low to mid Jounin, he said. Tsunade sighs. Naruto is inactive till he is at full health, she said. He won't like that Tsunade Haim, said Jiraiya. He will try to do something. Doctor's orders. I give him a week to get back on active roster, said Tsunade. Jiraiya nods his head and disappears. Tsunade sighs. Might as well get the documents ready. She thought with a smile. On the desk was the name Shino and Naruto with approved stamp on it. And Naruto the Rakuto Sannin. Revelation. Naruto was finally able to do missions as he walked into Tsunade's office. Naruto reporting for duty, said the blonde Chunin. Tsunade looks up. Chunin Uzumaki, I have a mission for you, said Tsunade. How do you feel? Great Hokage-sama, said Naruto. What is the mission? I am waiting for more people to show up, said Tsunade. The door opens and Kurenai walks in with teammate. Naruto, you and teammate will be going on a mission again, said Tsunade. There are bandits near a town that have been stealing supply and girls. Kill them. Naruto nods his head. Naruto, you are in charge, said Tsunade. Naruto turns to team. You know the mission, said Naruto. We make a plan after finding the camp. We'll meet at the gate in 1 hour. The group was in front of the gate. Alright, let me take a check on supplies, said Naruto. Hinata, said Naruto. You have 50 kunai, 3 scrolls of rations and 90 shurikens. You also packed 5 first aid kits. Kiba, said Naruto. You have 100 shuriken and kunai each. Also 50 soldier pills and 1 ration scroll, said Naruto. Shino, Naruto turned to look at Shino equipment. Let's see 100 kunai in a scroll and 3 ration scrolls. Kurenai, said Naruto. Let's see 50 shuriken, 100 kunai, 50 soliter pills and 4 ration packs. Naruto looks through his stuff. I got 100 kunai, 100 shurikens and 2 first aid kits, said Naruto. As well as a katana and 3 demon wind shurikens. I've also got 5 food rations. Let's head out. The 5-man squad were running in the forest. Kurenai, said Naruto. The Jinjutsu mistress looks at him. What is it? Asked the female Jounin. Has your team made a kill yet? Asked Naruto. Kiba and Shino have, but Hinata has always been our support in first aid. So she has not, said Kurenai. Naruto sighed. That is a problem, but for now we will cross that bridge when we get there, said Naruto. They get to the town and enter it. Halt, what is your business here? Asked a guard. Chunin Naruto Uzumaki with Konoha teammate on an elimination mission requested, said Naruto. I see, said the guard. I will take you to the village leader. Thank you, said Naruto. The group walked through the town and entered a small building. So you are the shinobi they sent, said man with black hair and sideburn. My name is Hiro, I am the mayor of this town, said the man shaking Naruto's hand. Naruto Uzumaki with my squad, Kurenai Yuhi, Shin Abiram, Hinata Hyuga and Kiba in Yuzuka, said Naruto. Where did the bandits come from? Asked Naruto. Northeast from the valley, said Hiro. It was used in the defense of the town many years ago, but is now used against us. We will head there immediately, said Naruto as he bows the mayor. The 5 ninja head to the valley and see a big camp with a few hundred bandits. Alright, said Naruto, I will send an army of clone to soften them up. When they are destroyed we strike. Naruto forms 50 clones and have them charge the bandit camp. Attackers, shouted a bandit as they fight of the clones. Something is not right, thought Naruto. They are ninjas. Let go, said Naruto as the group charged forward. Shadow's clone jutsu. Said Naruto making 200 more clones each armed with kunai. Naruto rushes the first bandit and kills him. After that he dodges a sword swing by a man with a scratched out Iwa headband. "So you are his son," said the man. "At last I will regain my honor." "Who are you?" asked Naruto. "Kuro is my name. I'm a former assassin of the Rock Village," said the man. "You are the son of my village's great villain." Kuro rushes Naruto swinging his sword, causing Naruto having to draw his in a clash of blades. Naruto goes behind the man trying to decapitate him, but is blocked a shield of earth. The two clash, neither unable to get the upper hand. Naruto is kicked back as the man rushes him. "Who's my father?" asked Naruto. "I will give you a hint, Namikaze," said Kuro. Naruto eyes widen, causing him to be distracted as he is slugged in the face. Naruto flips up and wiped the blood from his lip. "Is this why they couldn't tell me?" Naruto thought. "Why?" asked Naruto. "He destroys the Iwa army, but that is war, death happens." "You don't understand, my honor demands that I kill you or I die in battle," said Kuro. "Since I failed to kill the Sandaime Hokage, I was branded a failure and cast out of my village with one mission, kill the son of the fourth or die against him," said the man. "Very well," said Naruto. The two engage in a clash of blades. Kuro blocks a blade as Naruto sees Kuro smirks. Naruto spins and blocks another blade, form an earth clone. "This might be difficult," said Naruto. Naruto grabs his sword and starts to spin burning/typhoon, said Naruto, decimating the clones and cutting Kuro's arm off. "So you are skilled," said Kuro as he brought his sword close to his chest in surrender. "Kill me," said Kuro. "Do it, Namikaze, as my last wish." Naruto stabs the man as the man smiles. "I have achieved honor." "Thank you," said Kuro as he passes away. Naruto bows to his opponent and goes to help his comrades. Shino and Kiba were tearing through the bandits as Hinata was striking them down one after another. The bandits throw down their weapons after seeing their leader die and surrender. Hinata fell down and started to cry. "You want to take this, Naruto, or should I?" asked Kurenai. "I will talk to Hinata," said Naruto as he walked to crying Hyuga. "Hinata," said Naruto. "Hinata, look at me," said Naruto as the Hyuga looks at Naruto. "It is alright, Hinata," said Naruto. "I know the feeling of your first kill," he said. "I killed them in cold blood," said the shy Hyuga. Naruto frowned. "Hinata, you killed them so they would not harm anyone," said Naruto. As long as you feel remorse and don't enjoy the killing, you are still human." "Thank you, Naruto-kun," said Hinata. Naruto sigh. "Hinata, please, just Naruto. You have a crush on me, don't you?" said Naruto. "Do you hate me?" asked Hinata. Naruto hugged her. "I don't hate you, but I would rather be friends." "I don't feel the same you feel towards me," he said. "Why, Naruto?" she asked. "You are beautiful, Hinata, and you are very kind, but I just don't feel the same about you. Look for some give you strength and will support you. Please, Hinata, let go of your crush and you will find someone," said Naruto. "But let's still be friends." Hinata smiles. "Friends," she said. "Let us join the others," said Naruto. Naruto was at the Hokage office. "Mission complete," said Naruto. "I will give you an A rank pay and the bounty for the stone ninja," said Tsunade. "Hi," said Naruto. "Teammate and Naruto will have a few days off," said Tsunade. "Dismissed," said Tsunade. Naruto, the Rakuto Sannin. Fall of Sasuke and Inu dilemma. In the Uchiha compound, Sasuke Uchiha was training. "I don't get it, I am Uchiha. Why was the dope promoted but not me?" he asked as his eyes turned to the Sharingan. An Anbu with a turtle mask appears. "Sasuke Uchiha, Hokage-sama want you for a mission," said the Anbu. "Took that bitch long enough," he whispered. At the Hokage office, Naruto and Kakashi were waiting for the rest of the people to appear. Shikamaru walked in with his team and Sensei. "Asuma," said Naruto as he walked to the bearded Jounin. "Naruto, so this is a joint mission," said Asuma. Sasuke and Sakura walk in. "What is the dope doing here?" asked Sasuke as everyone growled. "That dope is going to be in charge of this mission with Shikamaru," said Tsunade. "Why him? He is nothing but a parentless loser who mother whored herself out," said Sasuke. Kakashi growled. "Was I wrong in training the Uchiha?" thought Kakashi. "I did it so he would not be like I was. Did I make mistake?" he thought, glancing at Naruto direction. "We have received a request from the Tsuchikage to hunt down one of his former ninja," said Tsunade. Naruto eyes narrow. "Who is the ninja?" asked Naruto. "A student of the Tsuchikage and the user of dust release. His name is Kurumaru," said Tsunade. Now Shikamaru will be in charge with Naruto as his second and Kakashi and Asuma as their advisor. "One more thing is we had a patrol of Anbu looking for him and they have not returned," said Tsunade. "Your secondary objective is rescue them or retrieve the bodies." "Hi," said the groups except Sasuke and Sakura, who just scowl. "Dismissed," said Tsunade. Naruto was at the gate with Shikamaru and his team. "So how is the Chunin position going for you?" asked Naruto. "Too much work, it's too troublesome," said Shikamaru. "Thanks to Asuma I'm more prepared for leading due to his training." Kakashi walks up with a depressed look. "Naruto, can I talk to you?" asked a copy ninja. "Something wrong, Kakashi?" asked Naruto as he feels a lot of guilt coming from his former sensei. After the mission let's head the ramen stand and we can chat. I guess that's fair, anyway I never said this to you, but I think it is time, said Kakashi. I'm sorry. Naruto stood frozen in place. Come again. Said Naruto. Naruto, I am sorry for not being there for you, said Kakashi. I would like to train you after the mission if you still want me to. You must earn my forgiveness, but let's talk after the mission. Said Naruto. The groups wait until Sasuke and Sakura show up with Sakura carrying a huge bag over her shoulder. Naruto eyes narrow. Sakura, that better be something useful for the mission, said Naruto. Sakura glares. I got my perfume, hairdryer, comb and several outfits, she said. Get rid of that shit, said Naruto. You should have packed weapons and some actual useful items, he said. You're not in charge, Naruto Baka, she shouted. Sakura, if you don't pack some useful items you will die on this mission. It is an A rank mission, high chance of death, said Naruto. Sasuke-kun will protect me, she screeched. Fine. It's your funeral, said Naruto. Shikamaru. Let's move out, said the Nara. The group was heading to the area where he was sighted as Sasuke clenched his fist. I should be in charge, he thought. You will get what is coming, he though with an evil glint in his eye. Naruto stopped. Naruto, you okay? Asked Shikamaru. Naruto eyes widened. My clone discovered some bodies of Leaf Ninja and… he said as his eyes widened. Nico Anbu is outnumbered by several ninja from different villages, said Naruto. Is our target in the area? Asked Shikamaru. Yes, he is standing away from the fighting, said Naruto. Let's move, said Shikamaru. Yugao was not having a good day as she was sent out with her squad to find the rock ninja, but they quickly ambushed by about 10 of the ninjas. They managed to kill around 6 of them, but her comrade were killed in the fighting. I just need to take as many down as possible, she thought, bringing her sword up. A ninja with a scratched out Kiri headband chuckled. The bitch has got some spunk, said the ninja as he pulled out a katana. Yugao slashed her sword but is blocked as she is kicked back, knocking her down. So this is the end, she thought. Hey, she said. The ninja charges forward. Rasengan, shouted a voice as the ninja is sent back, killing him in the process. Naruto jumps down. You alright, Nico, said the blonde Chunin. Pick an opponent, said Shikamaru. Kuramaru, a black-haired ninja with brown armor, stands up and looks at Naruto. You're going down, Blondie. He arrogantly said as he walks toward Naruto. Sasuke looked at the other Kiri shinobi. The shinobi tried to move but is frozen. What? He exclaimed, the shadow possession jutsu. The ninja flared his chakra, breaking out. If your target's chakra is stronger they can break out, said the Kiri shinobi as he rushes Sasuke. He kicks the Uchiha back and blocks a punch from Shikamaru, sending him back. Is that it? You're nothing but a weakling compared to an Uchiha, said Sasuke as he goes through hand signs and charges lightning in his hand and rushes forward. The man grabs it and tosses Sasuke away. Sasuke growls as black marks appear on his face. Take good look at your death, said Sasuke as he ran forward, making the man sigh. Dumbass, said the shinobi as he brings his sword up and Sasuke goes through hand seal as Shikamaru appears in his place. Shocking, he actually used his comrade, thought the Kiri shinobi. I am sorry, he said as he brought the blade on Shikamaru's shoulder, severing it. Shikamaru screams as he falls down, clutching his stump. Shikamaru, shouted Choji as he rushes from his spot to his friend. I am sorry, he was not my opponent, said the Kiri ninja. You can blame the Uchiha, said the Mist ninja. He gasps as Sasuke appears with his hand in the ninja's back. He closes his eyes and slumps over. You were useful after all, Nara, said Sasuke as Choji looked at the Uchiha with pure hatred. Kakashi, said Asuma as they finish off their enemy. Kakashi shunsons to Sasuke and knocks him out. All that time training you. And this is how you choose to use it? I am done with you, Uchiha, said the copy nin. Naruto was panting as his enemy was also tired. You are strong just like him, said Kuramaru as he goes through hand seal dust style. Particle destruction jutsu, said the Rouge ninja as he fires a cube at Naruto, who goes through hand seal while starting to levitate. Fire style. Grand fireball jutsu, said Naruto as he fire a ball of fire at the cube, causing an explosion. I guess I have to use those, Naruto said as his eyes changed to the Rinnegan. Almighty push, said Naruto as an invisible force lams into the rock ninja, sending him into the ground. Naruto forms wind blade in his hand and runs it through the rock ninja, killing him. Naruto looked to his other comrades and see no over a body. On closer inspection he sees a Chunin vest and black hair. Shikamaru. Exclaimed Naruto, running over to his friend body. What happened? Kakashi growls and tosses Sasuke to the ground. This scumbag used a substitution with Shikamaru to save his own ass, said the copy. Shikamaru is alive, but his career as a ninja is over. Asuma was growled. Let's get this trash to the village, said Asuma as he grabs Sasuke and sling him over the shoulder. The Naruto helps Shikamaru up with his one good arm still intact. I am going on ahead, said Naruto. So Shikamaru does not die. Naruto appears in the Hokage's office with an injured Shikamaru. Hokage-sama, said Naruto. We need to talk about the mission. Tsunade's eyes widened as she saw Shikamaru's injury. What happened? She asked. I will tell you when the rest of team get here, said Naruto. We need to take him to the hospital, said Naruto. Shizune, said Tsunade as the black-haired assistant runs and get Chunin and Nara to the now, said Tsunade. Shizune holds on to Shikamaru and teleports away in a shunshin. Tsunade looks at Naruto. Report, said the Hokage. We caught to the Rouge Ninja and saw Nico out of action and was about to be killed. I killed the target while Shikamaru and Sasuke took on the second ninja and Asuma and Kakashi took the third. From what I understand, Sasuke switched with Shikamaru to save himself, putting his comrade in danger, said Naruto. Very well, I will get the report from the other members, growled Tsunade. The Uchiha will be put on trial. Understood, Hokage-sama, Naruto said. Dismissed, you will be a witness for the trial, said Tsunade. A few days later Naruto gave his testimony with Kakashi supporting the claim. Sakura argued, saying that Naruto was the one who had injured Shikamaru. After a trial the Shinobi Council stood up. We the Shinobi Council find Sasuke Uchiha guilty of the charges presented, said Shikaku Nara. His chakra and his Sharingan will be sealed and will sent to the maximum security prison for the rest of his life, said the Nara clan head. Sasuke growls, you can't do that. I am Uchiha. He shouted. Take him away, said the Nara head. Naruto walked out and saw Kakashi outside, book not present in his hand. Naruto, it is time for me to start acting like a sensei if you still want me to teach you, said the Jounin. Very well, said Naruto. Naruto was at the bar having a drink when Kurenai walks in. Hey Naruto, she said, walk to the blonde. Kurenai-chan, said Naruto. What are you doing here? I was looking for you after that debacle caused by the Uchiha, she said. How are you holding up, she asked, looking at the 10 bottles of sake. Not good if you want the truth, said Naruto. Due to the Kyuubi I can't get wasted, so I might as well drink my sorrows. Come on, let's get you out of here, said Kurenai. Naruto nods his head and head out with Kurenai. Kurenai-chan, said Naruto as he looks at his temporary teacher. I would like to take you to dinner tomorrow for all that you did for me. Kurenai blink. I don't see why not, she said. Pick you up tomorrow at 7, said Naruto. Naruto was heading to Kurenai's apartment when he saw Sakura march up to him. You monster. You had Sasuke arrested, said the pink-haired howler monkey. Sakura, I don't have time, please move aside, asked the blonde. Sakura goes for a slap, but Naruto catches and throws her. You're weak and pathetic, Genin. I will bring this conversation to Hokage-sama attention, said the blonde as he walks away. Naruto got to Kurenai's apartment and knocked. Kurenai walks out in a red dress. Wow, said Naruto as Kurenai saw Naruto in a kimono of burnt orange. You don't look bad yourself, said Kurenai as the two headed out to a restaurant. Naruto took Kurenai to the most expensive eating establishment. Naruto, how can you afford this? Asked Kurenai. Naruto smirked. You will see, he said as he is greeted by the doorman. Naruto-sama, your table is ready, said the man. Sama, asked Kurenai. Naruto smiled. I am the owner of this establishment and I hired those who had no job. Thanks to Sandame who gave me the startup money and I paid it back tenfold within a year, he said. Naruto is escorted to a private table and he pulls out a chair for his date. Kurenai was amazed at Naruto's behavior. The evening went off without a hitch. As they were leaving, an Anbu appeared with a Nico mask. Uzumaki-san, Hokage-sama needs to see you, it is urgent, said the female Anbu. Naruto nods his head. Can you escort Kurenai-chan home, Yugao-chan, asked Naruto. Naruto disappeared in a shunshin with Kurenai looking at her friend. What happened, Yugao? Asked Kurenai. Sasuke Uchiha has escaped the village with help and killed the prison guards, said the purple-haired female. Hokage-sama is ordering the top Jounin and Chunin to capture him dead or alive, said Yugao. Naruto appears in the office and sees Tsume, Shikaku, Asuma and Kohyuga. You called Hokage-sama? Asked Naruto as he sees the tears on Tsume's face. Yes, 2 hours ago Sasuke escaped his confinement with help and murdered the guards. He also gravely one of your classmate when they saw him escape, said the Hokage. Naruto eyes widen. Who? He asked. Hiba Inuzuka was slammed with a Chidori in his chest but missed all vital, said Tsunade. Naruto growled. Orders, Hokage-sama? Asked Naruto. I am placing Shikaku in charge of capturing Sasuke Uchiha dead or alive, said Tsunade. We will meet at the East Gate in 30 minutes, said Shikaku. Hi, all of them said. Naruto appeared at the gate. Sorry I am late. Running low on supplies so I got some kunai and shuriken, said Naruto. At least you did not go Kakashi on us, said Shikaku. First we need to find out our inventory, said Shikaku. After doing that they start to track Sasuke Uchiha. In the forest 4 figures were jumps from tree to tree with a coffin on their back. They came onto groups of Jounin. You were the ones who attacked me during the Chunin exams, said a man with a scar on half his face. What is in the coffin? Asked Genma. "Fuckers, we were not accepting to run into Jounins," said a red-haired teen. The 2 Konoha ninja got red as the 4 transformed into demon. After a long battle the 4 ninja left, leaving 2 gravely injured Jounins. Sume stops. "Wait," she said. "I smell blood," she said. Naruto stops. "How far are they?" asked Shikaku. 2 miles east, she said. "Naruto, make a clone and get some backup and medic," said Shikaku. "Shadow's clone jutsu," said Naruto as 3 clone appear. The clones jump away to their destination. "Let's continue," said Shikaku. The Konoha ninja catch up to the group of sound ninjas. "Those fucking Konoha ninja caught up to us," shouted. The big teen walks up. "I will handle these weakling," he said. "That will not be wise, Jirobo," said a man with 6 arms. "They are Chunin or higher," said the man. "I will take care of them," he said. The Suma steps up. "I will handle this," said the Jounin. The other 3 ninja leaves, followed by the Konoha groups. Further in the forest the sound ninja were getting closer to their destination. "Hey guy, wait for me," said the big man as he appears. "Took you long enough, fat ass," said the red-haired genin. "Sorry," he said. "I should take the coffin." "You are not Jirobo." He would usually reprimand Taiya, said the gray-haired ninja. The figure disappears in smoke and Naruto appears. "You found me out," said Naruto. Shadow's clone jutsu. Then clones appear and they charge the sound ninja but are quickly dispelled. "You must think you clever as we have your comrades trapped," said Kidomaru. In the forest the retrieval team is caught in a spiderweb. "You are all alone," said Kidomaru. "Is that right?" asked Naruto with a smirk. "Dispel." The retrieval team disappears in smoke. "Nice plan, pup," said Tsume. "Having you clone henge into us." The Hyuga steps up. "I will handle this guy," said Ko. The rest pursue the 2 remaining ninjas. Tsume ram right into the gray-haired one as the girl is stopped by a shadow. "What is taking you 2 so long?" said a calm voice. "Kamimuro, we were about to take out this trash," said the gray-haired ninja. "Seiken and Taiya take care of these 3. I will take the host to Lord Orochimaru," said the blonde-haired pale-skinned ninja. Taking the coffin he jumps away. "Go after him, Naruto," said Shikaku. "Right," said the Chunin as he leaps after the blonde-haired ninja. The Suma was clashing his trench knives with Yorobo's kunai. "Fire style." "Burning ash," said Asuma as the flames hit the ninja. The ninja screams as black marks appears on his body and his skin turns red. "So that is the curse mark," said Asuma. "Get in position to battle." Jirobo rushes forward with Asuma slashing him with his knives, cut his head off. Naruto got to a clearing and saw Kamimuro standing there. The coffin opens up and Sasuke jumps out. "Sasuke, surrender yourself and you won't be terminated," said Naruto. Sasuke turns his head. "You won't stop me. I will get the power to kill Itachi and you," said the Uchiha. He jumps away as Naruto gets ready to pursue. He is blocked by the last ninja. "You will not get past me," said Kamimuro as a sword of bond appears. Naruto unsheathes his sword and rushes Kamimuro. Naruto clashed his blade. "I got to get through this guy," thought Naruto. Shadow clone jutsu. The man disengages and takes out the clones. "I am of Kagaya clan," said the teen. Naruto closes his eyes and reopens them, show a purple pattern of the Rinnegan. "Universal pull," said Naruto as he forces the ninja to be flung towards him. Naruto puts his sword out and stabs the ninja, dropping him. Now to get to Sasuke. Naruto starts to walk away when he dodges a swipe of the bone sword. "I will not lose this easily," shouted Kamimuro as black pattern appear on his body and his skin turns gray and bones stick out of his body. He charges Naruto but is stopped by a wall of sand. "You must complete your mission, Uzumaki Naruto," said the voice of Gaara. "Gaara," said Naruto. "I will take care of him," said Gaara. "Alright, good luck," said Naruto. Naruto heads to his battle with Sasuke. The Valley of the End where Hashirama and Madara faced off in battle. Stand on the head of the Uchiha founder was Sasuke. Naruto appeared on Hashirama's stone head. "Surrender, Sasuke. I willing to use deadly force if you don't comply," said Naruto. "You took the power was mine as elite," snarled Sasuke. Naruto got his sword out as Sasuke lunged at him. Sasuke brought his kunai and clashed with Naruto. He was kicked back in the statue by Naruto. "You are fool, Sasuke. There is a difference from earning strength and it being given to you," said Naruto. "You know nothing," said the deranged Uchiha as he goes through hand seal and lightning cackles. "Chidori." Naruto dodges the attack. "You are beyond redemption," said Naruto going through hand seals. "Wind style." Bird of prey. Several birds formed of wind hit Sasuke, causing a lot of cut on his body. Sasuke growls as his body takes form into a winged creature with gray skin. "You are done," said Sasuke as black lighting is formed. "Almighty push," said Naruto sending Sasuke back again. "Yield Uchiha. Last chance." "Go to hell," said Sasuke. Naruto walks up to Sasuke's down body and slams electrical hits on his body, destroying his ability to use chakra. "What did you do? You will no longer be a ninja." I fried chakra network with lightning chakra, said Naruto. You are under arrest. Well done Naruto, said Kakashi as he appears. Let us get this trash back to the village. Naruto was at the office. Mission complete, said Naruto. That is good. No significant injuries minus cut and scraps, said Tsunade. Jiraiya want to take you on a 3-year training trip. What do you think? Naruto closes his eyes. I have friends here. It is too long to be away from the village. Give me a few days to think it over, said Naruto. I will give you 2 days to think it over, said Tsunade. Thank you Hokage-sama, said Naruto before walking out. Naruto was walking to a training ground and saw Kurenai with her team. Can I speak to you Kurenai? Kurenai walked to Naruto. What's wrong, said Kurenai. Jiraiya wishes to take me for a 3-year training trip and I was wondering if I should accept, said Naruto. Tell me Naruto. Do you wish to protect your allies and friends? Asked Kurenai. Yes, said Naruto. Can you improve yourself? Asked Kurenai. Yes, said Naruto. That is your answer. Do it so you can protect those important to your heart, said Kurenai. Thanks for the advice, said Naruto. Naruto disappears and gets back to Tsunade. Tell Jiraiya-sensei I be honored, said Naruto. You will leave in 2 days, said Tsunade. 2 days came and went and Naruto was seen off by his friend and teacher. Please come back stronger than when you left, said Kurenai. Kakashi walks up. Take this scroll of lightning blade which is stronger than Chidori, said Kakashi. Everyone else waves as Naruto leaves the village for a training trip. End chapter. Finally done, sorry for the wait and I am looking for a beta to redo the chapter if interested let me know. Naruto the Rakuto Sannin. The return of the Sannin. It has been 3 years since Naruto left with Jiraiya. At the gate were the eternal Chunin as they monitored what was going in and out. Man it's boring out here. Thought the one with a bandage on his nose. They turn their heads and see a yellow flash appear in front of them. When it dies down Naruto is seen with black Anbu armor and his Konoha headband. Naruto wait, said a huffing Jiraiya as he catches up to his student. Well Jiraiya-sama, said Izumo. This must be Naruto. I was told to let you in and head to the Hokage-sama's office. Yes thank you, said Jiraiya. The two head to the office and see Tsunade there. It is about time you two made it, said Tsunade. Naruto congrats on the Jounin promotion from the exams in Sand Village. Thank you Hokage-sama, said Naruto. Now that the pleasantries are over with we have to move on to business. Naruto meet at training ground 50 for your skills test tomorrow, said Tsunade. Who will I be facing? Asked Naruto. You will know when you get there, said the Hokage. Naruto was walking around the village and saw Kurenai sitting at the dango shop. Hi there, Kurenai-chan, said Naruto. Naruto, she said. I did not know you were back. So how are you doing? Asked Naruto. But tell me about your trip, said Kurenai. Flashback. Jiraiya was walking with Naruto. We are going to work on incorporating elements into your Rasengan, said Jiraiya. What do you mean? Asked Naruto. The Rasengan is an incomplete technique. The 4th Hokage wanted to add his element to it but he died before his time, said Jiraiya. After about a month I was able to use the jutsu with deadly effect, said Naruto. I learned a lot from Jiraiya as he showed me how to run a spy network. Sound interesting, said Kurenai. So how is your team doing? Asked Naruto. Hiba is better from the Uchiha attack and teammate is Chunin, said Kurenai. What of my other team member? Asked Naruto. Sakura is Chunin and has been trying to get Tsunade to teach her and has been denied. All of the other rookies refuse to work with her unless ordered to, said Kurenai. I thought they would remove her from the ninja forces after her misconduct, said Naruto. It did not happen, said Kurenai. Asuma walks in. Well Naruto good to see you, said Asuma as he takes a seat. Hey Asuma, said Naruto. How is your team doing? Like you know Shikamaru is no longer a ninja thanks to the Uchiha. Ino started to get serious after you left and has become Chunin and Choji is Jounin, said Asuma. Good for them. Well, I have a test tomorrow. See you guys later, said Naruto. Naruto appeared in the training ground that had a miniature forest. He looks around and sees Kurenai, Kakashi, Asuma, Yugao and Guy. Our youthful opponent has appeared, shouted Guy. So you are my opponents, said Naruto. Tsunade appears. Naruto will be facing the top Jounin to determine his skills. Naruto will win if he defeats all of his opponents. It is a no-hold battle. Begin, she said. Naruto throws a kunai at Kakashi who catches it. Naruto appears in a yellow flash and sends Kakashi back with a punch. That was. Started Asuma. We have to take this fight seriously. The other Jounin disappear into the forest. Naruto stood in the clearing and dodged a kick and saw Guy in his Goken stance. Naruto disappeared and sent a kick to Guy who ducked under it. Guy tired to kick Naruto but he flips away. Naruto flips through hand seals. Fire style. Fireball jutsu, said Naruto blowing out a ball of fire at Guy. Leaf Hurricane, said Guy as he redirects the attack away with his kick. You are strong, my youthful opponent, shouted Guy. Shadow's clone jutsu, said Naruto as he forms 4 shadow clones and has them flush out the other Jounin. Naruto rushes forward with amazing speed and slams a knee into Guy's chest, knocking him back. Guy gets up. Felt like I got hit by a runaway carriage, thought Guy as he blacks out. Eyes out, said Tsunade. What did you teach Naruto? Speed training and sage mode. He also knows the Hiraishin, but has taken it a step further by being able to teleport to a location he has been to, said Jiraiya. He is way above our level. Unbelievable, said Tsunade. Naruto was jumping tree to tree when he stopped. I see, said Naruto as he bit his lip, dispelling the Jinjutsu and sees the scenery change with Naruto still in the forest but standing next to a lake. Naruto turned his head and smiles. Found you, Kurenai-chan, said Naruto as he dashes off. Kurenai was in a retreat as she saw Naruto looking her direction. Going through the trees, her vision start to black out. Jinjutsu? She questioned before she felt a hit on her neck, knocking her out. Bringer of darkness, said Naruto. Tsunade was looking in the forest. Hokage-sama, said Ananbu. We have retrieved Kurenai. 2 done for Naruto and 3 to go, said Tsunade. Naruto got to a clearing in the forest and saw his last 3 enemies. Asuma, Kakashi and Yugao. So you have come stand as one, said Naruto as he gets out his sword. Lesson 1 Kenjutsu, said Naruto as he rushes Yugao. Kakashi and Asuma go to assist but are attacked by hundreds of clones. Guess it won't be easy, said Asuma, getting his trench knives ready. Asuma rushes the first clone but explode in his face, forcing him to use substitution. Clever, he is keeping us off balance, thought Asuma. Kakashi was forced to use the Sharingan to avoid the clone's attacks as he sent electrical charges at the clone, destroying some of them. Hidden mist jutsu, said a clone as he shrouded the field in a thick mist. Kakashi was back to back with Asuma as the mist shrouded the clone from view. At least he can't see us either, said the copy ninja. Is that right, Kakashi of the Sharingan, said Naruto. Asuma should know for his encounter with Itachi that I have mastered blind fighting by sensing your chakra and your heartbeat through the mist. Kakashi spins around and grabs a pair of wrists. One word, said Naruto. Boom. Kakashi kicks him away as it explodes. Naruto is way past our level, said Kakashi as he and Asuma have burn on their clothing. Yugao was engaged with Naruto in a brutal Kenjutsu battle. Naruto smiled as he jumped down on the former Anbu and slammed his katana into her sword, snapping it in half. How? When Chaka, said Naruto. Good night, Yugao-chan. Naruto reappears behind her and knocks her out. The other clones appear with a knocked out Kakashi and Asuma. Looks like I win, said Naruto. Well done, Naruto, said Tsunade. I think it is appropriate to promote you to Sannin since Orochimaru is no longer a Konoha ninja, said Tsunade. I accept, said Naruto. What do you want to be called? Asked Tsunade. I think the term element sage, said Naruto. I guess it is because you have an affinity for all element. Asked Tsunade. Naruto laughs. That in the sub-elements, said Naruto. Have a few days off and we'll get you a new mission, said Tsunade. Hi Hokage-sama, said Naruto. Naruto was walking down a street when he was approached by Sakura. May I help you, Sakura? Asked Naruto. I want Sasuke-kun released now. You will use your connection with the Hokage to release him. She demanded. No, said Naruto as he starts to walk past her. Growling, she grabs a kunai. You might want to reconsider, Chunin. Attacking a superior rank ninja is punishable by removal from the force, said Naruto. Ah, you demon. Yelled Sakura, only to be restrained by Kakashi. Let me go, Haddock, said Sakura. Sorry about your former teammate's assault. Do you want to press charges? Said Kakashi. She is no longer a shinboy, said Tsunade as she appears next to Sakura. I gave a chance to change, but you threw it away. Tsunade took Sakura away in a shunshin. Naruto, why don't get some food, said Kakashi. I have jutsu that might help you become a lot stronger. I guess I can use the company, said Naruto. He walks away and gets to the dango stand. The two sit at a table in order. So Naruto, started Kakashi. The jutsu is a water slide. It was used the second Hokage. It is water-style ocean of the damned, said Kakashi. Thank you, Kakashi. So how is the non-sensei life treating you? Asked Naruto. It is good, but I wish I was more of a sensei to you than I was. I have yet to forgive myself and I am sure your mother would have a field day with me, said Kakashi. What was she like? Asked Naruto. She was a beautiful woman and kind off the battlefield but ruthless on it. She always protected her comrades, said Kakashi. I believe you should ask her Genin squad. Asuma, Kurenai-chan and Yugao-chan? Asked Naruto. That is correct, said Kakashi. Kakashi looks at Naruto. So have you asked Kurenai out yet? Asked the copy ninja. Shut up, said Naruto with a blush. Kakashi laughed. That was funny how embarrassed you got, said the Jounin. I have to go, but here is the money for the food. Thank you sir, said waiter as he gives Naruto the recipe. Already paid, said Naruto. You were too slow. You win this battle, but the war is not over, said Kakashi dramatically. I will pay next time. Naruto smiles. That is fine. It's the thought that counts, said Naruto. The two head their separate way. Naruto got to his apartment and got the living area. Walking past the gym he made after buying the building. He flopped on his bed and went to sleep. Naruto woke up and was greeted by Yugao and Anbukir. Naruto-san, you are to head the Hokage office, she said. Thank Nico, said Naruto. Naruto heads to the office and see Kurenai there along with a female with a stone headband. I am sending you both on a mission S rank, said Tsunade. What is the mission? Asked Naruto. Tsuchikage's granddaughter has been sent to negotiate a peace treaty with Konoha, said Tsunade. You are to escort her back to her village, said Tsunade. Naruto nods his head. Hokage-sama is this wise? Asked Kurenai. If you are talking about his father, we don't hold a grudge against the man or his son. Naruto saved the old man life during his trip with Jiraiya, said the stone Jounin. I noticed a battle near the border and saw Inoki-san getting attacked by some Rouge Mist ninja. Many were killed already, but he was already tired and was about to get struck down. I slammed a Rasengan into the ninja. Me the old man made temporary team up and we took out the rest, said Naruto. Kurenai looks amazed. Why do you think we made an alliance with Konoha, said the female Jounin. You got your mission. You are to head out, said Tsunade. Hi, they shouted and disappear in a shunshin. End chapter. Kurenai clock him in the head. Please show some respect, she said. Actually, Naruto is the only one other than myself who can say that to his face, said the female Jounin. Naruto grins. Don't be cocky Naruto-kun, said Kurenai. In a base hidden in Rain Village, the members of Akatsuki were in attendance. The nine-tailed Jinchuriki is on the move with the granddaughter of the Tsuchikage and Kurenai, said a man with purple eye of the Rinnegan. Deidara and Sasori, I want you to attack them. Kill all the Jounin and bring me the Kyuubi. Yes Bane-sama, said a blonde-haired man. The three were nearing the border when they were knocked back by an explosion. Well, if it isn't Kuretsuchi, said voice. Flying overhead on a white bird was a blonde-haired man. Now to show you my art, said the man. Deidara, said the stone Jounin. What do you want here? I want the Kyuubi, said the gender-confused ninja. Naruto glares at him. Over my dead body, said Naruto. You are not taking him anywhere, said Kurenai. He saved my grandfather, now I will protect him, said Kuretsuchi. There is usually two of you in a group, where is your partner? Asked Naruto. He is around, said Deidara. Naruto dodges a tail of metal and sees a hunched-over man. Deidara, you are taking too long, said a deep voice. Sasori-senpai, said Deidara. I was saving you some action, said Deidara. Naruto eyes both ninjas. Can you two handle the hunchback? Asked Naruto. You can't take one of them on your own? Asked Kurenai. Naruto smiles. Trust me Kurenai-chan. By the end of the day one of the member will die, said Naruto. He can handle Deidara, said Kuretsuchi. Let us handle his partner. Naruto levitates. You lose your real advantage, said Naruto as he flies toward the blonde-haired rock ninja. Deidara grabs some clay and it takes form of a 5 birds and he throws them at Naruto. Water style. Water wall, said Naruto as he blocks the attack with a wall of water made from the atmosphere. Naruto flies past his and send a kick to Deidara, knocking him off the bird. Thinking quickly he forms another one. You will have to do better than that, said Deidara. Naruto glares at his enemy. Fire style. Great fireball jutsu, said Naruto as he blow a ball of fire at the ninja bigger than his body. Shadow clone jutsu. 5 clone are formed and they rush the Deidara and grab him and slam him on the ground. Naruto sees the body turns to clay and explodes, taking out his clones. Clay clone, thought Naruto. Deidara appears from underground huffing. He was not to be this strong, said Deidara. I will destroy you with my ultimate art. Eating a lot of his clay, his body expands. Naruto uses Hiraishin to teleport to the body and teleport away to the ocean and flash back to the battlefield. In the distance you see a massive explosion. Rushing to the other battle, he hopes to make it on time. Kurenai and Kuretsuchi was dodging the projectile launched from the hunched man's mouth. I see it is puppet armor, said Kuretsuchi. Lava style. Lava ball jutsu. Spitting out a ball of hot lava at the puppet. He jumps over it. Your luck, I am ordered to fall back, said Sasori as he disappears in a sand shunshin. Naruto got them and saw them in good health. I guess he fled, said Naruto. How about Deidara? Asked Kuretsuchi. He committed suicide by explosion, said Naruto. The three head into the land of Earth. In the Akatsuki's base, Pain was pissed. Deidara is dead, he said. The Kyuubi is more of a threat than we thought, said the leader. So the little brat is stronger than he was last time you faced him, Itachi, said Kisame. Itachi looked on with no emotion. Itachi, Kisame, I want you to capture the four tails, said Pain. Yes, Pain-sama, they said. The three were recovering from their battle. We have to get moving, said Naruto as he get up. The other two went next to him. As far as we know they could send more ninja after us. They head closer to the rock village. So Naruto, I am sure my grandfather would love to have you visit sometime, said Kuretsuchi. I guess we can stop for a bit, said Naruto. It would be good to see the old man again. In Stone Village a short man was doing paperwork. Lord Tsuchikage, said a Chunin. What is it? Asked the old man. Your granddaughter is on her way with the Konoha ninja, he said. I want an escort to bring them here, said Inoki. Naruto and the Kunichis got to the border. Naruto, said Kuretsuchi. I was wondering, my grandfather told me you used lava release, Kuretsuchi inquired. Yes, I used to save Inoki, said Naruto. Why? I have a jutsu that might help you, said Kuretsuchi. Why do you want to teach me a jutsu? Aren't we from different villages? Asked Naruto. We owe you for saving my grandfather, said Kuretsuchi. Alright, I guess I can learn a few things, said Naruto. It is known as lava style. Lava wall. It is as strong as a single Rashomon jutsu, said the stone jounin. Here are the seals. She shows Naruto the seals with Naruto nodding his head. Let me try, said Naruto flipping through seals. Lava style. Lava wall, said Naruto as he spits out a small wall. Not good enough. That was a good first attempted, said Kuretsuchi. Keep practicing. Near a hut a red-haired and bearded man was sitting on the ground when Itachi and Kisame appeared. Rashi of the Four Tails, we need you to come with us, said Itachi. And if I refuse? Asked the elder man getting up. I would rather you not, said Itachi. Well, too bad, said Rashi. Well, it seems we get to fight, said Kisame. Rashi flipped through Hans seal. Laval style. Multi-lava ball jutsu, he said shooting red liquid balls at Kisame. Water style. Water wall, said Kisame as a wall of water appears. Well, this is getting exciting. Rashi growls as goes for Taijutsu as he sends a punch to Kisame, knocking him back. Taking out his Samahata, Kisame swings it and absorbed the chakra Rashi was forming. Samahata love-tailed beast chakra, said Kisame. Rashi starts to have chakra take form with a tail forming out. Until he looks like a miniature Four Tails. Fire style. Fireball jutsu, said Rashi blowing out fireballs. Rashi looked as his attack did, noting as it was absorbed by Kisame. Damn, thought Rashi. Rashi looks around. Where is your partner? Asked Rashi. He dodges a punch to his chin at the last minute as Itachi comes from underground. These guys are dangerous, said Rashi. The three Shinboi heard the sound of battle. There is a fight going on, said Kuretsuchi as they rush to the sounds of fighting and see Rashi getting knocked back. Rashi, said Kuretsuchi. Well, Itachi, your target is here, said Kisame as he see Naruto. The black-haired Uchiha looks at Naruto. Naruto, come with us, said Itachi. Naruto glared at the Uchiha. No, said Naruto going through Hans seal. Fire style. Fireball jutsu. Naruto blows out a ball of fire at the Uchiha who dodges it. You have gotten better, said Itachi. Kisame, we're leaving. Right, Itachi, said Kisame as he too leave the battlefield, leaving an injured Rashi behind. They finally get to the village and are met with an escort. Namikaze-san, please come with us, said an Anbu. The group gets to the tower. Lord Tsuchikage will like to talk to you, Namikaze, said the Anbu. Sure, said Naruto as he is escorted to the Tsuchikage office. Hey old man. How are you, Gaki? Asked an old man. I am good, Tsuchikage Dono, said Naruto. The man frowned. I have a request to make, he said. I would like you to marry my granddaughter. I am sorry, Tsuchikage, I am involved, said Naruto. I will drop it due to your loyalty, said Inoki. But since you the last of your clan, at least consider it. I shall think it over, said Naruto. By your leave, Tsuchikage Dono. Naruto was in a room provided by Inoki with Kurenai. Kurenai, can I opinion on a matter? Asked Naruto. What is it? Asked Kurenai. Inoki want to solidify the alliance with marriage to his granddaughter, said Naruto. I will go with what want to do. I will think it over tonight. What is your opinion? Asked Kurenai. I feel like I would betraying you if I did not ask, said Naruto. I appreciate considering my feeling, said Kurenai. I will tell you tomorrow. Very well, said Naruto. The two go to bed. Kurenai wakes up. I thought about it and I think having another female around will do us some good, said Kurenai. I will give you my support. Are you sure? Asked Naruto. Yeah, you deserve as much love as possible, said Kurenai. Your definition of determination despite being given a bad hand. Thank you, Kurenai-chan, said Naruto. Naruto heads to the cage tower and sees Inoki at his desk. I have made my decision. I will be honored to take you granddaughter hand in marriage. Very well, I have signed the treaty and an alliance will be made with Konoha, said Inoki. Thank you, Inoki Dono, said Naruto. I get to Konoha with due haste. Thank you Naruto, said Inoki. Take another day to relax and you can leave in the morning. Naruto was walking with Kurenai after his meeting. The civilians waved to him. You seem popular, said Kurenai. I thought they would be weary of Konoha ninja. Inoki Dono must have told them about the treaty, said Naruto. The two walked to the hotel. Next day the two were at the gates to head back to Konoha. Inoki and his granddaughter was there. I hoped Tsunade Dono at the exams, said the stone leader. Of course, said Naruto. Thank you for your hospitality. The two left and headed to their village. Getting there they give their report and are given time off. End chapter. Naruto are not owned by me. Naruto the Rakuto Sannin. Team Naruto. Naruto woke up and felt a weight on his chest. Looking down he sees Kurenai hair. Moving out of the bed he goes to the kitchen. Kurenai woke up and smelled some breakfast. Who is cooking? She thought to herself. Getting out of bed she goes to the kitchen and sees Naruto over the stove. What are you making? Bacon and eggs, said Naruto. The two sit down and eat. They finish their breakfast when a knocking is heard. Naruto goes to the door and sees a gray-haired Anbu with a dog mask on. Sorry to disturb you, but Naruto is report to Hokage-sama office, said the Anbu. Thanks Inu for the message, you want some breakfast Kakashi? Asked Naruto. Thanks for the offer, said the Anbu. I will be back, Kurenai-chan, said Naruto as he kisses her. The two leave the apartment and run on top of the roof. So when did you get reinstated in Anbu? Asked Naruto. A week ago, I asked to be put back, said the Anbu. How's Kurenai in bed? I will pretend you did not ask that, said Naruto. Here is the office. The two head in and see Choji and Niji there. Naruto, said Choji. Hey guys, said Naruto. My three Jounin are here, said Tsunade. I have grabbed you so you take a team. Do we get to choose our team? Asked Niji. You will be given a team I have decided on, said Tsunade. Handing each of them a piece of paper. Naruto appeared at the academy and entered. Getting to the door he waits outside. Inside Iruka was listing the team. Team 1 is Sagara Sanosuke, Kaoru Kamiya, and Kenshin Himura. You-sensei is Namikaze Naruto, said Iruka. Team 2 is Anashi Yamasaki, Kela Hyuga and Sagura Inyazuka. You-sensei is Niji Hyuga. Team 3 is Hiro Takashi, Yeiko Miyajin and Ayashi Shinomori. Your sensei is Choji Akimichi. Please wait for your sensei, said Iruka. Naruto walks in Team 1. Please come with me, said Naruto as a red-haired teen and black-haired teen and a purple-haired female follow Naruto. They get to a training ground. First let us introduce ourselves, said Naruto. Let me start. My name is Naruto-sensei, I like training and my girlfriend. I dislike arrogance, traitors, murders and rapists. My dream is to be Hokage and have a family, but now it is to see you become great ninja. Himura please start, said Naruto. My name is Kenshin Himura. I like peace and my comrade. I dislike needless violence and killing without purpose. My dream is to be a Kenjutsu master and master 5 style of swordsmanship. Very good, said Naruto. Kamiya-sen you turn. I am Kaoru Kamiya of the Kamiya family. I like training and my family. Dislike rapists and brutes. My dream is to take over the dojo from my father. Very nice, said Naruto. Sagara. I am Sagara. I like fighting and steak. I dislike dishonorable people and traitors. My dream is to be the great Taijutsu expert. Very well, said Naruto. I have to administer the final genin test. But we did pass did we not sensei, said Kenshin. That is the first test weed out the lost cause. This test is a way to determine who should be a ninja, said Naruto. Please meet in training ground 5 for you test and please eat a healthy breakfast, said Naruto. The team walks away as Naruto heads to his apartment. Naruto got to the apartment and saw Kurenai. Kurenai-chan, said Naruto. What did the Hokage need you for? Asked the Kanachi. She had me take a team, said Naruto. They seem like good kids. I might have to ask Yugao-san for a favor, said Naruto. One of them wants to be a master swordsman. I see, said Kurenai. You want me to ask? Not yet, they need to pass the test, said Naruto. Do you know how you are going to test them? Asked Kurenai. I have an idea, said Naruto. Next morning Naruto appeared in front of his students. The test is simple, I will give you a scroll and you must keep your safe while trying to grab mine, said Naruto giving them a scroll. You have 10 hours. Begin. Naruto disappears in a yellow flash. The three look around and at each other. What do you think Kenshin? Asked Kaoru. We should strike as one and cover each other's weakness while keeping our scroll safe, said the red-haired teen. Who should hold on to it? Asked Sagara. You, because of your taijutsu will make it hard for sensei to close to it, said Kenshin. Very well, said Sagara as he takes the scroll from Kenshin. In the bushes Naruto smiled. Starting with teamwork good, he thought. Let's see what they can do. The three genin were walking and saw a scroll on the ground. Kenshin walks up and picks it up and is grabbed by a net. Unsheathing his blade he cuts himself out. Thought it was trap, said Kenshin. Let continue on, said Kenshin. The three get to a lake and see their sensei standing there. You found me, said Naruto. Test is still on. Kenshin appears right in front of Naruto and tries to cut him, but the red-headed teen wrist is caught. Not bad, said Naruto as Kaoru is seen behind him wooden sword in his back. It will take more than that to kill me, said the Jounin as he disappears in, and a log appears. Damn, that did not work, said Kenshin as they see their sensei standing on the lake. I am impressed, said Naruto as he looks at the two genin. Looking up, Naruto jumps away as Sagara comes down with an axe kick, causing a crater from the kick. You have nice strength. Naruto smiles. I have seen enough, said the blonde tossing them the scroll. You pass. The three look at their sensei. I don't get it, sensei, said Sagara. You just gave us the objective. You earned by passing the real test, said Naruto. Teamwork, that it was, said Kenshin. Right, sensei. That is correct, said Naruto. You did better than my genin team that I was on. Meet me at the burning leaf in 3 hours, said Naruto. We must get to know each other's skills. Aye, sensei, the three genin chorused. Naruto appeared in the office. My team passes, said Naruto. Their teamwork is advance. Very well, give the report tomorrow, said Tsunade. Naruto gets to the restaurant and sees his team at the entrance. Glad you made it, said Naruto. Table for 4. Yes, Naruto-sama, said the waiter. Naruto and his team order. I would like to know what have to bring to the table, said Naruto. Kenshin, please start. I have studied the height Mitsurugi Ryu, said the red-haired teen. I found my element to be fire style, and I know the fireball and fire spreader, said Kenshin. Kaoru is motioned to speak. I wind user and a master with a Bakken. I study the Kamiya Kasen Ryu and have can channel wind through my Bakken. I excel in Taijutsu and I am earth user, said the brown-haired man. I can incus my fist with earth to make it stronger. Naruto nods his head. I am able to use all elements so I can teach you equally. I have master leaf blade and other styles, said Naruto. You will each be taught in swordsmanship by me or my master who trained me. Food here, said Naruto as the waiter walks up with plates of food. The door opens and Sakura walks in and marches up to Naruto table. Have that bitch release Sasuke now. She shouted. Leave Sakura, said Naruto. I am trying to bond with my team. I hope they die, said the girl. Akira, said Naruto as a man walks up. What do you need, boss? Asked the man. Please escort Sakura from my restaurant, said Naruto. She is not welcome here. You don't own this place, Baka, said Sakura. Who would work for a loser? Naruto-sama gave us a job and place to stay. We will follow him because of his compassion, said Akira. Please leave or we will throw you out. He is a demon and should be killed, said Sakura pulling out a kunai. She falls down instantly as Naruto has a seal formed. Genjutsu. Feather illusion jutsu, said Naruto. Get her out of here and I will report her to Hokage-sama. Yes, boss, said Akira as he tosses Sakura out of the restaurant. Naruto and his team leave the restaurant and head their separate ways. Team training and mission tomorrow, said Naruto. Hi sensei, said the three students. End short chapter. Sorry this chapter is short but this is the best to leave off. Next will be with training and mission. Yes, I did take those character cause I love Rurouni Kenshin, one of best mangas and shows. Naruto are not owned by me. Naruto the Rakuto Sannin. Into mist. Naruto in a field with his team. Alright, you have all done well, said the blonde. Remember we can all improve. Yes sensei, they said. Let us get a mission, said Naruto. In the Hokage Tower team Naruto was standing in front of Tsunade. Team 1 ready for a mission, said Naruto. Alright, said Tsunade. Your team has done wonderfully in all mission. Oh lord, we only have catch Tora. I guess that is all you have? Asked Naruto. Can I take a C rank? They have earned it. They meet the requirement about 2 weeks ago for a C rank, said Tsunade. I have a mission near the land of water. Aren't they involved in a civil war? Asked Naruto. You will be on the border, there should be no problem, said Tsunade. It is a mercy mission to the border. And the Mizukage will let us deliver supplies? Asked Naruto. What is it we are delivering, medicine? That is correct, said Tsunade. I do realize the risks, so if you run into shinobi it will upgrade it. We will take it, said Naruto as he is handed a scroll with the supplies. Meet at the gate in 3 hours on the dot. Hi, said the genin. The team heads out of the gate. Be on your guard, said Naruto. I have a bad feeling about this mission. Heading to the ocean they hop on a boat and cross the river. The ship was a metallic beast with room and electric propeller. Each of you, take a room. I will talk to the captain, said Naruto. It was night time when Naruto, who was meditating, sensed someone board the ship. Heading out of his room is shocked to see a ninja with a mist headband board the ship. Who are you? Asked Naruto. I am one of the generals of the Mizukage, said the one with blue hair. Leave now, Konoha ninja. Naruto looks around. I have mission to bring supplies to the civilians, I will not turn back, said Naruto. Hidden miss jutsu, said the ninja. Sensei, shouted Kaoru as the genin run in. Sagara charges a ninja and punches him in the face, only for it to burst into water. Water clone, said Naruto. Protect the ship, said Naruto. Kenshin sees a ninja charges him. Sidestepping the sword, Kenshin turns a full 180 degree and slams his sword into the man, only for him to turn to water. Damn, said Kenshin as he blocks a sword strike. Kaoru was cutting clone after clone with a wind-powered sword slash from her Bakken. They just keep coming, she thought. Naruto was clashing his sword with the ninja's sword. Water style. Water shock wave, said Naruto going through one-handed seals. The attack hits the ninja sending him to the bow of the boat. Seeing no other choice the missed ninja flee. The trip was uneventful after the little skirmish. Getting on land Team Naruto heads to the border town. They get there and see several guards watching them. They get to the mayor. I am Naruto Namek is here to deliver supplies to you town, said Naruto. I appreciate the quick response, said the man. I wish I can house you, but the Yonde Mizukage is sending ninja to wipe out this village. Naruto goes through hand seal. Let me talk to my team and see if they want help you guys, said Naruto. Naruto walks back to his team. Did you get that? Asked Naruto. Needless bloodshed should not be allowed, that it should not, said Kenshin. I vote we at least form a plan to hold the town. Kaoru nods her head. We have to help but we need reinforcement, said Kaoru. I say show these mist how to keep the people safe, said Sagara punching his hand with his fist. Very well, said Naruto. You three follow my orders to a T. Heading back to the mayor, Naruto smiles. Do you have any troop that can fight, said Naruto. The bloodline rebels are on their way, but it will take 2 days for them to come, said the man. I create a wall for the defense, said Naruto. Next you militia has archer correct? That correct, said the mayor. Naruto goes a few feet from the town and goes through hand seal. Wood style. Wood barricade, said Naruto as tree appears and form a wall with a gate. That should keep the town safe for a short while. Add you archer to the wall and have them armed, said Naruto. We have to wait for the rebel to assist us. The town was on full alert and was getting ready for the battle as the defense Naruto formed prevented any approach from the front an easy task and the river behind formed a power defense of water. Distance the army of the Mizukage approaches 30,000 men strong. Fire, said Naruto as the archers unleash a volley of arrows on the Mizukage forces. The ninjas start to go through hand seal. Water style. Water dragon missile, shouted the first line as several water projectiles hit the wall, causing some leaks. Naruto quickly patches it up with his wood release. They shall not pass, protect your family and comrades, shouted Naruto as he fires several lightning bolts at the approaching army, killing many. The Mizukage forces were halted as the victory that was certain left their grasp. The ninja in charge of the operation pulled out a katana. Charge! Shouted the man as his army cheers the barricades. Many ninjas fell as they reached the wall. Some were killed by exploding tags that detonated when they stepped on them. The gate opened and the forces of the town led by Kenshin rushes the ninja. It was pandemonium among the Mist Village forces. Kenshin slash a ninja and cuts his way to the commander. Jumping on the commander the man turns his head and blocks Kenshin attack with his sword. Never thought I face a user of that style, said the commander. My name is Jinny Yudo and you young Heitan Mitsurugi fighter. Kenshin Himura, said the red-haired genin. I challenge you to a duel. Very well, said the man as he rushes the genin. Staring the genin Kenshin is suddenly unable to move. I was accepting a challenge. The man rushes Kenshin who manages to block the attack. I have heard that attack, said Kenshin. Shin no Ippo. Kenshin breaks out and blocks the slashes his enemy. The battle continues as the commander goes to slash Kenshin at his neck but misses and is hit in the side by the sheath. Naruto went through hand seal and drowned many enemies with a water dragon missile. Get him, shouted a mist ninja. The army of ninja charges Naruto. Almighty push, said Naruto as the army is flung back. Naruto goes through hand seals when he hears whistling. All units fall back, shouted the commander as the enemy flees. Did we win? Asked the mayor. For now, said Naruto. The casualties in the battle was no defender were injured, over 300 Mist Village ninja were killed. Naruto saw a contingency of troops approach. Getting on the wall he sees the scratched out headbands of the ninja. I see they must be the rebel, thought Naruto. The mayor nods his head. That is the rebel army, said the mayor. Naruto was in a meeting with the rebel army leader who was a red-haired female named Mei. I musted you for protecting the town, said the leader. I saw the state of the people and I could not sit idly by, said Naruto. Is this the whole army? A third, said Mei. I see they erected a wall. I have wood style so I made it to make the village easier to defend, said Naruto. I have a feeling the Mizukage will come himself. May we better prepare, said Mei. This is my genin team of Kenshin, Kaora and Sagara, said Naruto. Well, it is a pleasure to meet you, said Mei. In a camp, a young-looking man with a staff and blue robes was at a table. His commander walks in. Lord Mizukage, said the man. Did you take the town and kill the bloodline scum? Asked the Mizukage. We were repelled, Lord Mizukage, said the commander. They had outside help. I see, said the Mizukage. Mobilize all troops and prepare to attack in force. Yes, Lord Mizukage, said the commander. The Mizukage shakes his head as he feels a little dizzy. You alright, sir? Yes, just a little dizziness, said the Mizukage. Naruto was with Mei and the other rebel leaders. If the Mizukage does join the battle, I will engage him with Mei's help, said Naruto. The commander will be given a unit to commander, and my genin will help with supplies and rear defense, said Naruto. Hokage-sama has replied and will send a squad of Anbu and Jounin to help. Alright, said Mei. I want every commander to take these kunai, and if they are about to be overrun, throw it on the ground, said Naruto as he shows the tri-pronged kunai, causing murmurs to erupt. You have mastered the Yondaime jutsu? Asked a commander. I will not be the one eating you but my shadow clones, said Naruto. Got it. Where should the battle be? Asked a man with a patch over his eyes. In the forest outside the town, said Naruto as he shows the map. 2 divisions will be stationed there for ambush. The others will be stationed around the town. Naruto will be the overall commander, said Mei as she relinquishes her command. Mei, you kept this army together and your presence will keep it together, said Naruto. I will take over Konoha ninja, you command UN ninjas. A man runs up. The Mizukage is approaching, said the ninja. All men to battle, said Mei. The Mizukage was with a protection detail as his army numbering in the tens of thousands. They enter the forest unaware of the ninja ready to spring the ambush. Water style. Water shock wave, shouted the ninjas as the forest is drowned in water. The inexperienced shinobi are killed as the Mizukage waves his hook staff blowing the water away. Attack the rebel, said the Mizukage as his forces charged the town. The battle had begun as the rebels were using water jutsu to slow down the advance forces. Earth style. Mud wall, shouted Naruto as a wall of mud is erected. Hold the line. The Mizukage watches as his forces start to break through. Wood style. Wood wall, said Naruto as another wall appears of wood. Konoha has sent shinobi, said the Mizukage. He signals a withdrawal. This battle is going nowhere. The battle had ended in a victory for the rebels. An Anbu with a Konoha headband appears. Uzumaki-san, said the female voice. I am the only Anbu they could spare in 4 Jounin. Thank you, Nico, better than nothing, said Naruto as the 4 Jounin appear. Kurenai, Asuma, Guy and Genma, said Naruto as the 4 Jounin appear. You have forced the Mizukage's forces to withdraw, said Asuma. We are all that could be spared. Let us head to the tent for the meeting, said Naruto. Heading to the command tent, they are introduced to the leadership. The first battle was successful, said Mei. Now is the time to strike. Me and Naruto will take care of the Mizukage, said Mei. The rest of the army will keep the Mizu force away from us. It is time for this war to end, said Mei. In the Mizukage tent, a ninja ran in. Sir, the rebel have been spotted, shouted the ninja. I see, said the Mizukage. Mobilize all forces. The first wave of the rebels attack the camp. The mist ninja retaliate. Naruto and Mei see the Mizukage and head to his located. So you have come to attack me, said the Mizukage. Your reign end today, said Mei as Naruto gets next to her. Water style. Water shock wave, said the Mizukage as Naruto goes through hand seal and forms an earth wall. The water crashes against the wall with Naruto rushing the Mizukage unsheathing his sword. The mist leader blocks it with his hook staff. Tell me, Konoha ninja, why join the rebels? Asked the Mizukage. You murdered innocent people and I will not stand idly by, said Naruto. Almighty push. The man is flung back by an invisible force. Getting back up, the Mizukage dodges a lava ball shot from Mei. I guess I have no choice, said the Mizukage as a red chakra appears around him. I see a Jinchuriki, said Naruto as he goes through hand seal. Wood style. Baju supersession. Several wood tendrils launch against the transforming cage. The cage struggles for a moment until he is reverted back. Something is not right, said Naruto as he appears in front of the cage and enters his mindscape. He sees the wall decorated with Sharingan. So he is being controlled, thought the blonde. Using natural chakra, he destroys the influence of those accursed eyes. Naruto reappears outside and sees Mei there. What happened? Asked the red-haired female. Tell you with the other commanders, said Naruto. Naruto was with the other commander when he reported his finding. You are saying the Mizukage was controlled? Asked a general. That is correct, said Naruto. It was the Sharingan that placed him in a Jinjutsu. First we should pick a new Mizukage, said the general. I nominate Mei Terumi. The other general agreed as Mei was elected as the Mizukage. Naruto headed to the Mizukage cell with Mei. Seeing the man put his head down in shame. "Why don't you have me executed for my crimes?" asked the guilt-stricken Kage. "I deserve as much." "No," said Mei. "You were not in control." "Does it matter?" asked the man. "All those people killed by me." Putting his hand to his face in sorrow. "You will be imprisoned for a few years and will be forced to do no more than C-rank mission," said Mei. "I see," said the man. Next day Mei stood on top of the cage tower, blue robes on her body. "As Mizukage, I shall protect this village with my life on the line." Naruto was standing next to Asuma as Kurenai and Yugao were chatting. "Yugao, I know you have a crush on him," said Kurenai. "Ask him, I am willing to share." "I know he is part of the Kra," said Yugao. "Thank you." Naruto was watching with his genin and Asuma when Yugao walked up to him. "Can I talk to you?" she asked. "Sure," said Naruto as the two head away from the crowd. "Naruto, I would like to go out with you on a date," she said. "I have feeling for you." "I have two already," said Naruto. "Is that alright?" "Kurenai told me," said the purple-haired female. "Back at Konoha I will take you out," said Naruto. "See where it goes." "Thank you," said Yugao. "We are leaving for Konoha in 2 days," said Naruto. "Alright," said Yugao. End chapter. Naruto are not owned by me. Naruto Thirakuta-sanin. The battle with the immortal second. Naruto had just finished his report of the mission to Land of Water. "Well, luckily you succeeded," said Swant. "I am giving you and your team a week off." "Thank you, Hokage-sama," said Naruto. Heading out of the administrative building, Nico appears before Naruto. "Pick you up at 7 at your place." Naruto was walking towards his apartment. After getting dressed he heads to Nico's place. Knocking on the door, it opens, revealing the purple-haired female in a purple dress. Naruto stand there stunned. "Wow," said Naruto. "How do I look?" asked Yugao. "Great," said Naruto. "You don't look too bad yourself," said the female. "Shall we?" asked Naruto as he holds out his arm and the female takes it. She loops it around. "I did not make reservations, so we're going to have a picnic," said Naruto. The two gets to a clearing with a lake. "Wow," said Yugao as she observes the scenery. "Beautiful." In the Hokage tower, Tsunade was watching the two with her crystal ball. "Tsunade, are you spying on them?" asked Jiraiya as he appears. "What if I am, just want to make those will keep the peace," she said with a wink. "I wish you had invited me," said the Toad Sannin. "Shut up you pervert and watch," said the female Hokage. Naruto was sitting on the blanket with Yugao was eating a sandwich. "This is good, Naruto-kun," said Yugao. Naruto smiles. "Glad you like it," said the blonde. Music is heard as Yugao turns her head and sees several clone playing instruments. "May I have this dance?" asked Naruto. "I would love to," said the Anbu as she takes Naruto's hands and the two slow dance. "You seem sad," said Naruto. "I am just thinking of hate, I am wondering if I am tarnishing his memory," said Yugao. "I see he was the proctor of the third exam?" asked Naruto. "Listen to what your heart tells you." "I see," said Yugao. "I need time to think on it." "Take as much time as you need," said Naruto. "I will support you." "Thank you," said Yugao. Next day Yugao was walking with Kurenai. "So how was your date?" asked Kurenai. "It was wonderful," said Yugao. "He was such a gentleman." "The tails girl," said Kurenai. We sat under the moonlight and he brought a picnic basket with mouth-watering food," said Yugao. "But I am hesitant due to hate-kun." "Did you tell him?" asked Kurenai. "Yeah, he said that I should follow my heart and he will support my decision," said Yugao. Naruto was walking down the street when he saw Kurenai and Yugao. "Hey ladies," said Naruto. "Hello Naruto-kun," said Kurenai. "How are you?" "Good," said Naruto. "And yourselves?" "Can't complain," said Kurenai. An Anbu appears. "Uzumaki-san, Yuzuki-san and Yuhi-san. Hokage-sama has requested your presence," said the Anbu. "We will be there," said Naruto as the three disappear. At the office Naruto noticed the mood was somber. "You need to see us?" asked Naruto taking note of Ino, Choji and Shikamaru standing there. "Asuma has died in battle," said Tsunade. Kurenai was weeping with Yugao. Naruto clenched his fist. "Who?" asked Naruto. "Akatsuki," said Tsunade. "I am sorry for you lose," said Naruto to the former Team 10. "I would like permission to hunt these bastards down." "Denied," said Tsunade. "We need to come up with a plan." "As you wish Hokage-sama," said Naruto. Later at night Choji and Ino were at the gates with Shikamaru. "Ready?" asked Shikamaru. "What are you doing?" asked Tsunade as she appeared. "Shikamaru, how do you intend to fight with a missing arm?" "I can do one-handed seals for my jutsu," said Shikamaru. "We will avenge Asuma-sensei." "I will not allow it," said Tsunade. "You will die and Asuma's death will be in vain." "Then how about a compromise?" asked a voice as Naruto appears. "A squad has 4 members, does it not? Are you suggesting on leading them on this mission?" asked Tsunade. "Why?" I owe it to Asuma for his support and help. It is the least I can do, said Naruto. Tsunade sighs. I guess you will go regardless? Asked Tsunade. Team 10 will be under the command of Naruto Uzumaki. Orders? Asked Naruto. Bring them back dead or alive, said Tsunade. Team 10 move out, said Naruto as the four disappear into the forest. In the forest 2 men were walking. Kakazu, said one of the men. Where are we heading? Konoha, we have to capture the Kyuubi, said Kakazu. Shut up Haiden. What is that noise? Asked Kakazu. Exploding tags. Kakazu raises his arm and blocks it. What the hell, said Haiden as his body is paralyzed. Kakazu falls down as Naruto is seen with his hand outstretched. You're next, said Naruto as he forms a Rasengan and rushes Haiden. Kakazu stand up and kicks Naruto back. One heart down, said Naruto. Haiden starts to move and rushes Kakazu. Can't control my body, said Haiden as Shikamaru is seen with his shadows connecting. Kakazu manages to free Haiden and the two face the Konoha ninjas. Careful, said Naruto. Kakazu has 4 hearts left, so we have to kill him 4 more times. Naruto rushes the two followed by Shikamaru's shadows. Haiden jumps away with Kakazu dodging the shadows. Wind-style great vacuum, said Naruto blowing Kakazu away. Naruto dodges the triple-bladed scythe and then blocks it with his sword. Naruto is kicked away but dodges another attack and jumps on a branch. Naruto punches Haiden back and jumps down. Followed by Haiden. Haiden is frozen. Shadow possession a success, said Shikamaru. You let your guard down Haiden, said Kakazu. Fuck you Kakazu, shouted the foul-mouthed immortal. Shikamaru forces Haiden to drop his weapons leads him away. That boy is an excellent strategist. He would have had a high bounty that I could collect, said Kakazu. Too bad you sent him alone he will die. Naruto went through hand seal. Wind style. Double Rasengan, said Naruto as he throws 2 small Rasen Shuriken at Kakazu, forcing him to dodge. Naruto closes his hands and it explodes taking out another heart. Impressive you managed to take out a second heart. Shikamaru got to a forest. You motherfucker, I will kill you, shouted Haiden. It is the end of the road for you, said Shikamaru. I might be a dumbass, but even I know the weakness to Jutsu, said Haiden. I have wait till your chakra runs out. It doesn't matter, you are in checkmate, said Shikamaru as his shadow dislodges itself. I, said Haiden rushing forward cutting Shikamaru in cheek but tries to back up. Now you shall die, said Haiden as he makes a pentagram on the ground with the blood. Haiden body starts to look black with his bones showing. Die, he shouted as he stabs himself. Naruto was just sent back by Kakazu. You fought well Kyuubi Jinchuriki. Kakazu rushes Naruto but fall down as another heart is destroyed. Finally, said Naruto. What? Asked Kakazu. So Haiden used my blood, but how? When I took out first heart I gathered some blood, said Naruto. Haiden was on the ground impaled laughing manically. The best pain ever, said Haiden as he stands up but is slashed on the neck with medium cut. How did you survive? Asked Haiden. The blood was not mine, said Shikamaru. It was your partner's. Fine I will kill the old-fashioned way, said Haiden rushing Shikamaru who flicks a finger ass and tripwires ensnare Haiden with exploding tags. This is the end and your grave, said Shikamaru as the ground below Haiden is destroyed, revealing a huge hole. You had this set up before we fought? Asked Haiden. I will drag myself back and treat limb from limb. No you won't, said Shikamaru. This forest is my clan's ground, no one leave or enter without knowing. Dashin will smite thy, said Haiden. I don't fear you or your god. I believe in the will of fire, said Shikamaru as he takes out his sumo lighter. Checkmate. He lights up the flame and throws it. Naruto and the other member of Team 10 were starting to lose ground. To take out 3 of my hearts, said Kakazu. First time for everything. Naruto was breathing hard. Run interference, there is one jutsu I can use that will end this battle. Said Naruto. Ino starts to throws kunai with Choji. You annoying bugs, said Kakazu as his arms launch themselves by black tendrils and grab Choji and Ino by the neck. The two start to grasp for airs. Universal pull, said Naruto pulling the two out of Kakazu's grasp. 2 clones finished their attack which is 2 Rasengan with wind. Wind-style Rasen Shuriken barrage, shouted Naruto as they launched the 2 attacks at Kakazu, leaving a crater in the ground with a barely alive Kakazu. I only have 1 heart left, said Kakazu. I'm all chakra. You might have fought the first and we might be whippersnapper, but us you are just an old man, said Naruto slamming a Rasengan into Kakazu killing him. Kakazu body is sealed. The bounty will be collected on the bounty hunter, said Naruto. Ironic. The team heads back to Konoha and report to Tsunade. Mission accomplished, said Naruto. I have a request. Shikamaru walk forward. I would a wooden limb like they do in Suna, said Shikamaru. Is that possible? Suna should be willing and they have made so the limbs can use chakra, said Tsunade. What brought this on? Had I my other arm I might have been able to prevent Asuma from dying, said Shikamaru. I will contact them, said Tsunade. You will each get paid for S-rank mission and bounty to be split for Kakazu. Naruto was walking toward his apartment when he saw Yugao. I made my decision. I would love to be with you, said the female. If you will have me. I would be honored, said Naruto. To have you as my girlfriend and wife. The two kiss as they head to inside Naruto place for a night of lovemaking. End chapter. Naruto the Rakuto Sannin. Naruto vs Itachi. Naruto woke up the next morning and heard a pecking at the window. This early? Asked Naruto, getting up. He gets to the window and sees a messenger bird. Let's see. Naruto reads the letter and then puts it back. Getting his Jounin uniform on, he flashes to the Hokage's tower. You called Hokage-sama? Asked Naruto as he sees his team there. Yes, I need you team to help find and capture Itachi Uchiha, said Swand. Do you accept? Very well, said Naruto. Will we get back up? I will send Team Guy to help you, said Tsunade. You are in charge. Very well, said Naruto as he and his team left. Naruto was jumping from tree to tree. Sensei, asked Kenshin. How are we going to find Itachi? Simple, offer him a bait he will not be able to refuse, said Naruto. He will attack me and then we will capture him. Back in the Hokage office, Tsunade was doing paperwork when she sighed. Why do you have a clone here, Naruto? We need to talk about Itachi and the real reason he murdered his clan, said Naruto. Alright, what do you know? Asked Swand. The Uchiha were planning a coup and Itachi was ordered to prevent that by the elders, said Naruto. So he was their executioner, said Swand. Why did he leave? The Uchiha would have been shamed by it and he wanted Sasuke bring glory to the clan and kill him as a villain with Sasuke being the hero, said Naruto. How do you know all this? Asked Swand. He told me when I confronted him after the massacre, said Naruto. There is also a code I can enact to bring him back. Naruto was on a tree when he saw Itachi walking by himself. Stay hidden, said Naruto through an earpiece. Sensei, said Kenshin. He knows already that he does. You are right, said Naruto. Where is his partner? You know you should come down, said Itachi. Naruto jumps down. Homecoming, said Naruto. So it is time? Asked Itachi. This code is a challenge to have me come back. All you have to do is beat me. You don't have to, Itachi. Shouted Naruto. I know of your sickness. It is not too late. It has not spread to your heart. You know the rule of that code word, stated Itachi. Come to the Uchiha hideout by yourself. 3 miles south. Itachi disappears in a burst of crows as Guy and his team appears. Naruto, where is Itachi? Asked Guy. I am going to face him alone, said Naruto. Take my team and head back to the Konoha. Naruto, are you crazy? Asked Guy. I, as your commanding officer, I order you to get back to Konoha, said Naruto. Hokage-sama will fill you in on the real reason that Itachi left. I growled. I hope you know what you are doing, said the green beast. Henshin, Kaoru, Sagara, I want all of you to head back, said Naruto. The team disappears following Guy. Naruto disappears in a yellow flash and reappears at a worn-down building. Alright, let's do this, said Naruto as he enters and is greeted by a sitting Itachi. Blade, you made Naruto-kun, said Itachi. Itachi, please come home, said Naruto. You will die from your sickness if you fight. This fight is unavoidable, said Itachi as Naruto appears behind him, sword through his back. Very well then, said Naruto. Hope Genjutsu isn't all you can do. Naruto is back to back with Itachi as the one in front disappears. Impressive, Naruto-kun, said Itachi. However, Itachi has his tanto stabbed into Naruto's heart. Not bad indeed. In the hideout you see the two staring into each other as they both start to sweat and are propelled back. No wonder you wear an anbu, said Naruto. To force me into a draw with Genjutsu, said Itachi. You never showed proficiency in it, truly surprising. The two rush each other and engage in a vicious Taijutsu battle. Blurring in and out of the battlefield from their speed. Itachi grabs Naruto punch but is forced to let go from the side. No wonder you are Jounin at your age, said Itachi. You are truly skilled more than the majority of Jounin. Naruto silently takes out a kunai and slash Itachi neck, hitting him, but the Uchiha disappears in a flock of crows. Damn, and he is not using his Sharingan, said Naruto. Back in Konoha, Guy was debriefing Tsunade. So he enacted the code, said Swand. Itachi actually saved Konoha from civil war. What? Asked Lee. Let me guess, the Uchiha were planning on taking over the leaf, said Nichi. Am I warm? That on, said Swand. The three elder outvoted Sarutobi-sensei and order Itachi to go ahead with the mission. Why is Naruto-kun fighting? Asked Guy. Simple, Itachi had one condition and that is to fight Naruto when he used the word. That way he knows Naruto is strong enough to protect himself without Itachi interference with the Akatsuki. Naruto and Itachi were standing a few feet apart, both have sustained torn clothing and some cuts and scrapes. Amaterasu, said Itachi as he launches the black flames at Naruto. Going through seal Naruto fire a flame dragon against the black flames trying to push it back. Summoning all of the energy of his attack Naruto dragon overtakes the black flames. Itachi starts to cough up blood. It is spreading faster than I thought, said Itachi to himself as his eyes bleed themselves. Itachi stop this and yield, pleaded Naruto. Fire style. Fireball jutsu, said Itachi blowing out a ball of fire at Naruto. Water style. Water wall, said Naruto using the water molecules in the air to block the attack. Itachi rushes Naruto and goes for a punch but misses by hitting an afterimage. This will determine the winner of this battle, said Itachi. Even if you win I will die due to the sickness. Itachi, stop, said Naruto. Susanoo, said Itachi as an orange figure appeared behind Itachi. You must buy ultimate defense to pass this battle. I guess I have no choice, said Naruto. His body starts to glows with yellow energy and his seal appears on his chest. I have never used this form before Itachi, you should feel proud. Itsuka will be your defeat, said Itachi as the figure draws his blade. Naruto don't let that blade touch you, shouted Kyuubi. If it touches you will not die but will be in a drunken stupor. Naruto jumps back as he barely avoids the blade. Itachi is not making this easy, thought Naruto. An idea on how break Susanoo. If you can drag him out then you can attack him or used enough force to break it, said Kyuubi. I have no choice, said Naruto as small black orb is in his hand. Naruto, are you really going to use the tailed beast bomb? Shouted Kyuubi. Itachi charges hoping to prevent that attack. So he has mastered Kyuubi's abilities, thought Itachi. I have one choice to prevent me from dying. Naruto launches the attack. Izanagi, said Itachi as the attack hit him break his ultimate shield. The smoke clears and Itachi is standing, one eye's unusable. What, how did you? Asked Naruto. Do something else Naruto-kun. To push me Taiyo used the ultimate jutsu of the Sharingan, said Itachi. I can't fight any longer. I yield. Itachi fell down unconscious. Stubborn bastard, said Naruto as he seal in a stasis scroll to keep him alive. He start to walk away when some grabs his shoulder. Toby is impressed, said Goofy voice. Naruto turns around and sees a man with an orange mask and Akatsuki robe. Surrender Kyuubi. The man voice turns dark. You are tired from the battle. Just surrender. Since you know me you have me at a disadvantage, said Naruto calmly. I am Madara Uchiha and you are my prisoner Kyuubi, said the man. A man of your skill does not need the tailed beasts, so why go after them? Asked Naruto. To bring peace to the world and enact the ultimate Genjutsu Tsuki no Mi, said the man. You can fight me, but you will lose after all you depilated yourself in the fight with Itachi. Fuck, said Kyuubi in Naruto mind. Kurama, what do you know? Asked Naruto. Kyuubi, he is planning on releasing the Kyuubi. Shouted to Kyuubi. Flee Naruto, you can't beat him. Outside Naruto growled. I know what you are planning. I will not allow his resurrection. The Kyuubi, said Naruto. Kyuubi must have told you. But how are you going to escape? Asked Madara. The remaining members have this place surrounded. I never showed any of your members this jutsu, said Naruto as he disappears in a yellow. Well played Namikaze, thought the man to himself. Naruto reappears in the office and kneels. Mission accomplished Hokage-sama, said Naruto. Where is Itachi? Asked Swand. Naruto take out the scroll and throws it revealing an awake Itachi. Healing stasis scroll, however he is blind. Well done, you have the month off from any C rank or above mission, said Tsunade. Thank you, said Naruto. I need to tell you some info with Jounin and council. I will arrange it, said Swand. Good job. End. AN. Sorry for the long wait of this chapter and the length, but I will start the next one soon, please review. PS to all horny bastards who have requested extra lover, I will add one more. The choice is yours. It will be Mei, Honor Yujito. Sorry no fewer, she has been captured. Let me know in a review who you want of those three. Naruto the Rakuto Sannin. The negotiations. Naruto was standing in front of the Shinobi Council explaining the latest development. I have talked to the Kyuubi and he said if the Kyuubi is revived, it would take the might of the 5 villages to defeat it, said Naruto. Tsunade sighed. What do you recommend? Asked a female Hokage. We have a chance to stop it from even progressing, but for that we need other villages, said Naruto. Shikaku was cleared his throat. So you propose a diplomatic mission? Asked Nara. Who would you try to go to first? Cloud Village, just because that is the one village we have no alliance with, said Naruto. I would like to take my team for this mission. Why do you want your team to go? Asked Inoichi. Experience in a diplomatic setting, said Naruto. If we succeed I would like to recommend them for Chunin. I will allow it and it will be an A rank mission, said Tsunade. What about Itachi? I have an idea, said Hiashi. Why not place him with Uzumaki as a secondary sensei? But not a good idea, said Naruto. He is useless until he is recovered, then we need him give an eye so he will not hindered. What about that brat Sasuke? Asked Sum. We could but Itachi should make that call, said Naruto. Naruto you will head out with your team tomorrow. We will help Itachi, said Tsunade. Naruto got to his team training ground and saw them there. Alright team we have been given an A-rank mission, said Naruto. It is diplomatic, we are to head to Cloud Village and negotiate a treaty with them. Sensei, how long is this mission? Asked Kenshin. Good question I have been told for 2 months, said Naruto. We leave tomorrow, meet at the north gate. Hi, said the genin. In the Uchiha apartment building Itachi sensed an Anbu. Hokage-sama has requested your presence, said the Anbu. I shall head out immediately, said Itachi as he shunshined to the office. At the office Swan was working on paperwork when she sensed Itachi. Glad you came, the council has given their recommendation and with your permission they would like you to take Sasuke's eyes, said Swan. Did you already take them? Asked Itachi. We took it after he tried to betray the village, said Swan. When is the procedure? Asked Itachi. Tomorrow, said Swan. You will be on bed rest for 2 weeks. I accept. I was hoping Sasuke would bring glory to the clan, but he has turned to the curse of hatred. Tomorrow head to the hospital for the operation, said Swan. Next day Naruto was at the gate as his team walked up. Alright glad you are all here, said Naruto. So where is the first meeting? Asked Kenshin. Kumo, said Naruto. We are to follow their rules understood. If they want us to relinquish our weapon we will give them our weapons. Yes sensei, said the three. The group set out. Sensei, what can we expect from the Raikage? Asked Kaoru. He is a proud man and you must prove yourself to get him to help you, said Naruto. The group heads to the border. You are an S-rank sensei, said Sagara we should have no trouble. Heading into the land of lightning they hear fighting. Come on, said Naruto as him and his genin team rush to the sound and see a blonde-haired female with cat-like eyes fighting 3 people with orange hair. Summoning jutsu, said the female with orange hair as a 3-headed dog appears. You 3 will stay back, said Naruto. Summoning jutsu. 2 giant toads appear and rush the hellhound. It seems we have guests, said the man leading man. You the last student of Jiraiya sensei. What do you mean? Asked Naruto in shock. Another time after extracting the beast from you, said the man. Naruto sees his eyes. Rinnegan, said Naruto. This has just gotten harder. Almighty push, said Naruto as he pushed the 3 orange-haired ninjas away. Are you alright Cloud Nin? Who are you? Asked Naruto. I am Pain and you Kyuubi shall come with me, said the Akatsuki member. Fire style. Fireball jutsu. Shouted the female as another one of the ninja jumped in front and absorbed it. It seems we have more company, said the man as a dark-skinned muscular man appear. The 3 Akatsuki disappears. Yujito what happened? Asked the man. I am alright Lord Raikage, said the female. Thanks to these Konoha ninja. It is an honor to meet you Raikage Dono, I am Naruto Namikaze said Naruto. I would like to talk to you about an alliance. I am Ain I am the leader of Cloud. Thank you for your assistance, said the man. Namikaze. It is an honor, said Naruto with a slight bow. I would like to speak to you in private. Let us head back to my office, said the Raikage. Back at the office Naruto see a set of weights. As you have noticed Raikage Dono, there is an organization that will try to capture people like Yujito and me, said Naruto. You know? Asked a Raikage with narrowed eyes. I too have been targeted, I am 9, said Naruto. What can you tell me about this group? Jiraiya-sama told me a little bit about it but said a diplomat would come, said the Raikage. They are the Akatsuki and group of S-rank ninja who travel in pairs, said Naruto. Konoha has defeated some of them already and a defector gave us more info. Naruto places a scroll of the Raikage's desk. You can look it over and you can make your decision on an alliance. They are down 4 members. 3 dead, 1 was a double agent, said Naruto. There is one more thing you should be aware of. Their leader is Madara Uchiha or so he say when he tried to capture me. The Raikage eyes widen. You sure? Asked the man. That is what he told me, but I don't believe him for a second, said Naruto. If he was who he said he was, his chakra level would have been enormous. His was slightly below Kage. Plus I sensed another entity next to him. However, we should take this claim seriously. Thanks for the info, said the Raikage. Now Yujito why were you in the cave to begin with? It was a mission from the council, said the female. It looks like she was set up, said Naruto. Those hypocrites, said Raikage they see my brother as a hero in the council but see Yujito as a threat to the Cloud. I will review these and let you know tomorrow. I would like to offer you some hospitality and give you a room at my estate, said the Raikage. I would be honored to accept if it is not burden, said Naruto. No burden at all, said the Raikage. Thank you for the hospitality, said Naruto. Later A walks into the estate after his day. Blast those council members, said the Raikage. Naruto walks in with his team. "Is there a problem, Lord Raikage?" asked Naruto. "You seems troubled." "The council wants Yujito dead," said Raikage. "They have secured enough vote to offer her as a bargaining tool to the Akatsuki." "And the treaty?" asked Naruto, going through several plans in his head. "They refuse to acknowledge it," said the Raikage. "Officially we are not allies. However, secretly we can work something out." "Now about Yujito," said Naruto. "Can you banish her and I can take her Konoha under my care?" "I was hoping you would ask," said A. "Here is the treaty and I will force her to resign from my forces," said A. "I am sorry we cannot make alliance." "Me too," said the Raikage. "This scroll contained the body of the Hyuga that was killed due one of the former council members' schemes." "You mean you had nothing to do with it?" asked Naruto. "The attempted kidnapping. Taking a child from their parents just be used a breeding stock is against my principle," said the Raikage. "The Hyuga had a son and brother." "I know both of them," said Naruto. "The first scroll is the son, a formal apology for his father's death as well as compensation," said the Raikage. "The second scroll is the same, but also the body of the Hyuga as well the Jutsu scroll of the council members' library." "I am sure they will be ecstatic," said Naruto with a bow. The Chunin walks in. "Lord Raikage, Yujito-san has arrived." "Bring her in," said A. The young woman from the battle walks in. "Yujito, I am sorry I was unable to protect you better." "Lord Raikage?" she questioned. "The council want you to be give to the Akatsuki as a barging chip," said the Raikage. "I am going to Reels from the Kumo forces and banish you." "I see," said Yujito. "Where will I go?" "I am willing to take you with me," said Naruto. "I am close to the Hokage." "Will she accept me?" asked Yujito. "Yes, and you will be placed under my clan protection, both of them," said Naruto. "Thank you Konoha ninja," said the blonde-haired female. "Thanks you for the info, Lord Raikage," said Naruto with a bow. At the village gates, Team Naruto was waiting for Yujito. "I see her, sensei," said Kenshin. "Yujito, let head out," said Naruto as they leave the village. Along the way Yujito was talking to Sagara. "I see you two are getting along," said Naruto. "Shut up sensei," said Sagara. "You two will make such a nice couple," said Naruto, teasing the two. "If you continue I am going to burn what make you a man, Namikaze," said Yujito. "On a serious note, how are you feeling?" asked Naruto. "Scared but relived," said Yujito. "Scared of what you village would think of me and relived of hoping for a better future." They get to Konoha and are signed in. "We need to meet with Hokage-sama," said Naruto. Naruto and his team head up to the office. "Hokage-sama," said Naruto. "We were unable to secure an official alliance due to Kumo's council." "The Raikage was all for it," said Naruto. "Plus they had tried to give their Jinchuriki to the Akatsuki and I was asked by Raikage Dono to take her with me." "Anything else Jounin Namikaze?" asked Swand. "I would like her placed as Jounin since she held off an Akatsuki member by herself until we assisted," said Naruto. "I will have taken evaluation in skill until then she will be Chunin help the other Genin teams," said Tsunade. "Everyone but Jounin Namikaze please leave," said Tsunade. The Genin leave as Tsunade faced Naruto. "You more worried than usual, why?" she asked. "You better call Jiraiya for this one, I came across something that might interest him." "I think faced a student of his," said Naruto. "Did he have the same eye as you did?" asked the voice of Jiraiya. "Yes, why who is he?" asked Naruto. "Nagato," said Jiraiya. "Was here a orange-hair man with a blue-haired woman with him?" "There were 3 of them with orange hair," said Naruto. "He did say Jiraiya-sensei," said Naruto. "Dismissed," said Tsunade. "Thank you for the report." Naruto shined out. Back at the office. "I need answers," said Jiraiya. "I am going to find the leader of the Akatsuki and get answers." "I will go with you," said Tsunade. "You have duty to this village," said Jiraiya. "I will be back." "Be careful," said Tsunade. "I will be. Thanks to training Naruto I think I know some of the Rinnegan abilities," said Jiraiya. "It is the ones I don't that might give me problems." The white-haired Sannin disappear. And Naruto the Rakuto Sannin. The good, the bad and the kick-ass. Jiraiya was at a bridge near the rain village. "Summoning jutsu," said Jiraiya as a toad appear and he is swallowed. Getting into the village Jiraiya. "Infiltration successful," he said putting up a cloaking jutsu. Walking around the village he see many people in poor condition. "I didn't think Rain Village was this bad," he thought as he looks around and see a tea house walks in. He see a person he can get the info from a young woman manning the counter. "Hello," said Jiraiya. "Can I help you sir?" asked the woman. "Who is the leader of this village? I am new." "His name is Pain and he is God. He is protected by his angel," said the woman. "What happened to Hanzo?" asked Jiraiya getting a terrified look from the woman. "His name is not to be spoke of," she said. "Pain killed him and his supporters." "Here is the money for the drink, thanks," said Jiraiya as he walks out leaving money on the table. Back at the Leaf Village Naruto was glaring at Tsunade. You're telling me you let Jiraiya go with no backup? Asked Naruto. I did not want to, but Jiraiya insisted, said Swand. Why are you so worried? I have a feeling the leader could have fought and Yujito evenly if Raikage Dono did not show up, said Naruto. I just hope he has info to fight this man. Jiraiya was on a platform as a blue-haired woman appeared before him. So it is you, Conan, said the sage. Jiraiya-sensei, you should not have come to here, said the blue-haired woman. So is Pain Yahiko or Nagato? Asked Jiraiya. It does not matter, you will not live past this day, said Conan. I failed you my students, said Jiraiya. And I shall fix that mistake. Conan goes through seals shoot paper kunai at her former teacher. Fire style. Toad fire bombs, he said blasting fire at the incoming dagger. The two fight for dominance with Jiraiya forcing to have to dodges the attack. Toad oil bomb. Jiraiya fire oil at Conan, causing her paper wings to stick. Iron Mane, said Jiraiya as his hair wraps around his former student. We are going to have a nice chat Conan, said Jiraiya. Pain, said Conan as she looks up seeing a female with orange hair making Jiraiya release the jutsu and face this new threat. Jiraiya gasps at what he sees. The Rinnegan, he said. So it's you Nagato. You caused our organization a lot of grief Jiraiya-sensei, said the man. Conan retreated once I will the intruder. Conan disappears in origami and flies off. Where did I go wrong? Wondered Jiraiya. What is your purpose for collecting the Biju? I intend on using the tailed beast to wipe out the 5 great village and cause pain. Through that pain the world will grow up, said the orange-haired man. What are you talking about Nagato and where is Yuhiko? Asked Jiraiya. There was a person of that name, said Pain. He was killed a long time ago. I placed my dreams on you Nagato, it seems I was mistaken, said Jiraiya. I shall end the pain as a god, said Pain. The god huh, said Jiraiya. I thought you didn't make jokes. Enough, as you teacher it is my duty to stop you, said Jiraiya. Summoning jutsu. The red toad with a fork-like weapon appears. I am the gallant Jiraiya, said the white-hair Sannin. Very well, said Pain. Summoning jutsu. A 3-headed dog appears. Gamaken, said Jiraiya. The toad jumps up avoid the jaws of the dog. The battle was fierce, but in the end Gamaken was able to send the dog back to the summon realm. Summoning jutsu, said Pain as a lizard appears only to disappear in the background. I will have to use a detection jutsu, said Jiraiya as he goes through hand seals. There, said Jiraiya as Gamaken slams the fork into the lizard. Jiraiya, I can't keep this up since I am ungraceful, said Gamaken. I am going to summon the toad sages, said Jiraiya as he goes though hand seal and 2 small puff are heard. Jiraiya-chan why have you summoned us, said a female voice. I was cooking dinner. Now ma, Jiraiya-chan must have a good reason to summon us, said a male voice. I am fighting a man with a Rinnegan, said Jiraiya. I need sage mode. Summoning jutsu, said the female as 2 people appear. What, said Jiraiya. So those are the path that Naruto told me about. My info is still sketchy. The male with a ponytail changes only to be sent back by a Jiraiya's foot. Sage mode is complete, said the male toad as Jiraiya appear with a longer nose and warts on it. Jiraiya throws smoke pellets on the ground and jumps up massive Rasengan, he said as the path holds his hands out and blocks the attack absorbing it. Jiraiya appears behind one of the path and throws a punch strong enough to crack boulder. The path turns around and catches it. Just as Naruto said shared line of vision. Since he used clone I wasn't sure, thought Jiraiya. Jiraiya back up a bit. Ninjutsu and Taijutsu are out the window, said Jiraiya. The only thing left is Jinjutsu. Looks like it, said male toad. I am not proficient in Jinjutsu, said Jiraiya. We have the toad song, said the male toad as Jiraiya flees. The 3 paths start to pursue. The 2 toad sages start to croak as the paths are put in a Jinjutsu and killed. Successful, said Jiraiya only for another path to get behind him. This one had a bald head. Didn't you tell me to never let you guard down, said the path as Jiraiya is thrown through the wall. Landing in a lake, Jiraiya see his left arm has been severed. 6 people appear. What I thought I took those 3 out. In attendance the 6 paths of pain, said leader of the paths. The name given to all 6 of us. You fought well Jiraiya-sensei, said the path. Jiraiya channeled chakra as a path charged. Rasengan, shouted a voice as the path was sent back. Standing in front of Jiraiya was Naruto. This is a not favorable fight. Naruto form clone and has them slow down the 6 paths. Grabbing his teach Naruto quickly disappears in a shunshin. The last clone was destroyed as the paths disperse. Back in Konoha Naruto rushed Jiraiya to the hospital and notified Anbu to bring the Hokage for healing. In the next bed was Itachi with a blindfold on. What is Jiraiya doing in the hospital? Asked the Uchiha. A bit of more than he can chew, said Naruto. He faced pain. He is lucky to have survived, said Itachi. Even I would be unable to face pain in one-on-one combat. Tsunade rushes in. Jiraiya. She shouted in panic. Did he win? He called me to assist and we fled, said Naruto. At least you both are alright, said Tsunade as she see the served limb. His ninja career is over. I thought as much, said Naruto. Can they give him an arm? Wooded one is all they can give him and all it will give is mobility, said Swand. They are testing the chakra arm on Shikamaru. Jiraiya opens his eyes. Am I dead? He asked. No, how do you feel? Asked Naruto. I feel like crap, said Jiraiya. You look like you went through the grinder, said Naruto. Head home, I will take care of Jiraiya, said Swand. Naruto disappears in a shunshin. Heading home he sees Kurenai on the couch. You alright? Asked the young female jounin. Jiraiya nearly got killed, said Naruto. I have to ask. I sense a second form of chakra in you. Anything you want to tell me? I just got the results, I am pregnant and you are going to be a father, said Kurenai. That is great news, just not sure if I know how to be a father, said Naruto. However, it will be our child. Naruto carries Kurenai to the master bedroom in the apartment they rented and slept. I love you Naruto-kun. I love me too, said Naruto with a grin only to get punched playfully. I am just kidding, I love you too Kurenai-chan. I was hoping to wait for the right time, but, reaching into his pocket, Naruto take out a scroll, and a box appears out of it. Getting on one knee Naruto opens it. Will you marry me? Kurenai starts to cry. I would love to, she said. But that a new chapter is born for our heroes. End chapter. AN. Finally done with the chapter. I find it fitting Kurenai should be married first. So I will try to update soon, but I will work on a lot of things, including getting ready for a lecture at a school about my book, so wish me luck. I will be talking to a class about creating a character. Please review support me by buying my book. I am getting a professional to edit it will be ready by next month, hopefully with correctly edits. Thank you Andrew Magallanes for the initial edits. Naruto are not owned by me. Naruto the Rakuto Sannin. Pain assault. It was several days since Jiraiya battle and narrow escape from Rain Village. Naruto was heading to the Hokage office. Swan-sama, said Naruto. I would like to head the Mount Myaboku and master my Rinnegan. The elder has asked the same thing, said Tsunade. I accept. I would like to take Kurenai with me, just in case. Why? Asked Swand. She is bearing my child, and if Konoha is attacked I want her safe, said Naruto. I guess we can send you and Kurenai, but under one condition, Jiraiya goes with you. I shall accept, said Naruto. I will leave a messenger toad to let us know if you are attacked. Later that week Naruto was in front of the Hokage with Kurenai and Jiraiya. Ready Naruto, Kurenai? Asked Jiraiya. Both nod their head as the sage make a seal with one hand and they disappear. In the Rain Village Pain was looking over his village. Conan, it's time to attack, said the man. Yes Pain, said the blue-haired woman. Naruto was at Mount Myaboku with his girlfriend and Jiraiya. Naruto had been sparring with Jiraiya and watching the soon-to-be mother of his child to make sure everything was going well. Good, your lack of arm does not hinder you, said Naruto. It's still tough to fight, said Jiraiya as he blocked another blow, then sent a kick to Naruto. A few days since Naruto left Pain was outside the gate. On the ground were two dead Konoha ninjas. Send an animal path, said Pain as a female path was launched into the air by two of them. Summoning jutsu, said the female path as a centipede summoning appears. The attack on the leaf had begun. And Konoha Danzo smiled as two Anbu with blank masks appears. Should help them Lord Danzo. No, said the bandaged man. If the leaf stands I can become Hokage. You see a sword impaling a small toad. The village was in pandemonium as Kenshin saw a child about to get killed. He blocks a strike with his katana. You are despicable that you are, said the red-haired ninja. You are one of his genin, said Pain. Where is your sensei? You will not get anything out of me. That you will not, said Kenshin. Kenshin, shouted Sagara. He's the one. I guess I will force out the info, said Pain. Kenshin quickly rushes the puppet unsheathing his blade. Clashing with the black rod. Almighty push, said the body sending the genin back with the force of the attack. Earth style. Great mud river, said Sagara as the ground quickly turned to mud. Kenshin. Fire style. Fire dragon, said Kenshin sending a dragon made of fire at the puppet. Almighty push, said the diva path blowing the fire away. Kenshin, found any weakness in the attack? Asked Sagara. I have, said Kenshin. He can't use in succession. He needs 5 minutes for a small one. You are a threat and must be killed, said Diva Path. Summoning jutsu. 3 more body appears. Summoning jutsu, said the female path as a 3-headed dog appears. Summoning jutsu, shouted Sagara as a bear is summoned. I apologize for summoning you. Tanak. It is time, said the bear. I am glad your mentor gave you that contract on your graduation. Summoning jutsu, said Kenshin as a praying mantis with metal blades is summoned. I need your help Zoro. So you finally called us out. Said the mantis. This is first opponent using summoning. More than that, said Sagara. He has the Rinnegan. I see, then let's get to work, said the bear. The bear and mantis look at the three-headed dog. Hellhound, it will be hard to kill, said the mantis. The dog charges the mantis. In another part of the village, Itachi was just heard about the attack and went to outside of the hospital and saw a bald-headed path. Itachi Uchiha, said the path. Die. Launching missile at the Uchiha, Itachi activate the eyes he was given. Amaterasu, said Itachi, blast black fire at the path. Getting out of Kadachi, Itachi quickly rushes the path and cuts it in half. Looking around, he senses fighting all around. Almighty push, said Diva Path, sending the two summons back their realms. Kenshin and Sagara rushed the path after the jutsu. Diva fought using Taijutsu. I thought so, said Kenshin. After about 10 minutes of fighting they were knocked out by an almighty push. I see Mount Mayaboku. Floating up in the air. All that is heard is almighty push. The village hidden in the leaf was mostly destroyed. Naruto was meditating when he quickly sensed some of the deaths. Konoha is under attack, said Naruto. I sure, Naruto? Asked Jiraiya. Let's go, said Naruto as he was reversed summoned. Back in the village, Kenshin was still fighting Diva Path but was starting to slow down. Seeing a slight guardie is impaled by the black rod. Falling to the ground dead. Skill Genin. In a puff of smoke, Naruto appears with 4 toad summons and the 2-toed elder on his shoulders. Naruto Uzumaki, said Pain. You have appeared. You're Nagato, said Naruto. Energy emitted from both cracked the ground. Looking at the eyes of Naruto. He sees the marking of a sage beside the mascara. He sees that Naruto eyes is completely white. That is not sage mode, said Pain. It's true sage mode. Hashirama was the only to master it until now, said Naruto. He sees his student dead on the ground. Get away from my student. As you wish, said Pain, walking toward Naruto. I shall show you true pain. Naruto rushed forward as his summons dealt with the Rinnegan summons. Shadow's clone jutsu, said Naruto as he summons 5 clones. Sage Art Water Dragon, said Naruto, clone 1. Sage's Art Fire Style. Dragon Flame Bombs, said clone number 2. The path jumped in front and absorbed the attack. Nice try, said Diva. Universal Pull, said Diva, summoning Naruto with a pull. While being dragged forward he quickly gets out with a flip to the side. Sage Art. Rasen Shuriken, said Naruto, throwing his ultimate attack. He then rushes the path that absorbed his jutsu last time. He misses the Diva Path and hits the outer path with his jutsu. Now can't bring you path back, said Naruto. Clever, said Naruto. Almighty push, said Naruto, throwing the Diva Path back. How? Asked the path. Naruto opens activate his Rinnegan. You not the only one, he said. Back at the Hokage monument, Tsunade was in a hand seal. Those alive have been healed. Took most of my chakra, she said. Naruto had just destroyed the animal path and Petra path. Next one, said Naruto as he charged the bald-headed path. Fire off missile, Naruto dodges them. Lightning blade, said Naruto as he forms a blade of electricity. Destroying the other path. All that leaves is Diva, said Naruto. Where is your real body? You won't be around, find it, said Diva. Shadow's clone explosion, said Naruto as the path is destroyed by a Shadow's clone from behind. Taking a black rod he locates the link. Found you. I am going to find the real body, said Naruto, and he disappears in a yellow flash. He gets to a tree made of paper. The peacemaker come walking in, said the gravelly voice. Nagato, said Naruto. Why? Why what? Asked the crippled body. Why go against Jiraiya teaching? Asked Naruto. It started in the Second Shinobi World War when ninja from the Leaf murdered my parents, said Nagate. My parents were searching for food when they were caught in a battle between Leaf, led by what would be known as the Sannin, against Hanzo the Salamander. Go on, said Naruto. I had shelter till I was found by Konan and another friend Yuhiko. We decided to become ninjas. To do that we needed a teach. We came across the battle between Jiraiya, Tsunade and Orochimaru against Hanzo. Jiraiya took us in and taught us how to use jutsu, said Nagato. After training us, he left. We had become what is known as the Akatsuki and shot to bring peace to our village. I take it this does not end well, said Naruto. Our groups came to the attention of Hanzo, who asked us to broker a peace treaty. However, it was trap set by Hanzo and Danzo of the Leaf. Note to self, bring Danzo to justice, said Naruto. What happened next? They took Konan and held her hostage. They ordered me to kill Yuhiko. I could not bring myself to do that, so my friend charged me and in defense I stabbed him. The last thing I saw was a small smile on content. In rage I killed the rude Anbu, but Danzo and Hanzo escaped, said Nagato. I feel for you, said Naruto. Another nail in Danzo coffin. So what now? Asked Nagato. I will not kill you, but I can't forgive you. You killed good people, said Naruto. By not striking you down will be the first step to peace. I see, said Nagato. So that is your choice. Then let me do one thing. What? Asked Naruto. I will bring back everyone I killed, said Nagato. Rinnegan of Rebirth. What is he doing? Asked Naruto. He is using the Rinnegan to bring back those who have been killed, said Conan. Everyone I killed in my attack is back, said Nagato. I will place my faith in you, Naruto. But that said Nagato finally passes. Conan turns to Naruto. Rain Village shall join you as allies, said Conan. Till we meet again. Naruto finds himself back in the forest as the tree disappears, as does Conan, and the body of Nagato and Yahiko she managed to summon with a seal. Heading back to the village, he sees the village amassed, cheering the defeat of Nagato, each one giving their praise to Naruto Prowse. End chapter. AN. Took my ass long enough. I have been getting some requests for this story to be updated. I had no clue where start. I do apologize. I have also been busy with my book and I will be getting ready for a book in Kensington MD in my state. Check it out. It is called The Day of Book. April 26, 11 am. Naruto the Rakuto Sannin. The new Hokage. Naruto was at a medical tent. Laying on the cot was Swand. I heard what happened, said Naruto. Bachan. In the tent was Itachi, Uchiha and Shizune. Naruto-kun, said Itachi. You must stay strong. She was like my mother, said Naruto. The flaps open and the Nara clan head walks in. Naruto is needed for meeting, said the man. What is this about? Asked Naruto. Flashback. Leaf Temporary Council Chamber. Around the chamber was the two council of the Leaf as well as the daimyo. The three elder were in the meeting as well. We will send the fund to rebuild, said Land of Fire leader. We have allies willing to help as well. I do have a question. Who is going to replace Tsunade? Asked Danzo. It is too soon to place a Hokage, we don't know the status of the Tsuan-sama, said Shikaku. It will make us look weak, said Danzo. I nominate Kakashi Haddock, said the Nara clan head. Trained by the fourth Hokage, said the daimyo. It the current ideal that led to the destruction. I nominate myself, said Danzo. Perhaps, said the daimyo. I nominate Naruto Namikaze, said Hiashi. That brat has no parents, said a civilian. I have the record as commander of shinobi forces, said Shikaku. He is the son of the Fifth Hokage. Plus he faced the leader of the Akatsuki. He is just a child, said Danzo. He has made jounin and trained 3 outstanding genins. I would like to talk to him, said the daimyo. Then flashback. I am not ready. I would like Itachi come with me, said Naruto. That is acceptable, said Shikaku. Back at the meeting room Naruto and the two appeared. Naruto Namikaze. Do you know why you have been called? Asked the daimyo. I do sir, but I must decline, said Naruto. Anyone else you would like to recommend? Yes, daimyo-sama. Itachi Uchiha, said Naruto. He is a former Nukenin, said Danzo. Please refresh my memory Danzo. But who was it that gave the order to terminate the Uchiha clan? Asked Naruto looking at the elder. They were planning on taking over, said the female elder. I would like to use a jutsu. Bring a witness. Go right ahead. Resurrection from an impure world, said Naruto as a coffin rises up. The lid opens up and a female Uchiha appears. Hasan, said Itachi. Uchiha-sama, can you hear me? Asked Naruto. How am alive? Asked the female. I summoned for some testimony, said Naruto. Can you answer one question? Before I send you back to release your soul. He was planning on destroying the Uchiha compound wall and make a treaty with another clan. The Hyuga clan, said the female. Was you clan planning on taking over? Asked Naruto. No, I don't know where my son got that idea, said the female. I am truly sorry, Kasan, said Itachi. You were tricked, Itachi. Me and you father are both proud of you for doing what you must do to protect the leaf. Naruto, said the Kyuubi. That man is trying to control you. Danzo. Shouted Naruto. Don't even attempt it. Attempt what Naruto-san? Said Danzo. My lord, I would like an order for Danzo to take off his bandage and his sleeves, said Naruto. If it will put mind at ease, said the leader. Danzo, please do as he asks. Danzo takes off his bandage, slowly revealing a Sharingan. Happy brat, said Danzo. Your sleeves, said Naruto. Danzo, seeing that he has no choice, snaps his fingers. Root, said Danzo. Almighty push, said Naruto, send all the root Anbu into a wall. I am placing you under arrest for the murder of the Uchiha clan. The defamation of the Uchiha clan and the attempted assassination of the council and daimyo-sama. Danzo throws down a smokescreen and jumps out the window and leave the village. I would put Danzo as a S-rank Nukenin with kill on sight, said Naruto. It shall be done, said the daimyo. Uchiha-sama, do you want a few more minutes to talk to your son? Asked Naruto. Just want to tell Itachi I do forgive him, said the female clan matriarch. I thank you for helping clear up a matter. May your soul be at peace, said Naruto. The female fall apart. I have made my decision. Itachi shall be Hokage, said the daimyo. Thank you for this honor, said Itachi. I will make our village strong again and start to rebuild. After the meeting, Naruto was walking around the village helping other. Using his shadow's clone jutsu, he provided the mass workforce. He sees pink hair. Baka, said the voice. What do you want, Sakura? Asked Naruto. Where is that bitch of a Hokage, she screeched. That is not your concern, said Naruto. Because of you and her, Sasuke is blind. Giving his eyes to a traitor. The bad, he is a criminal and he is being punished, said Naruto. Stand down, Sakura. Everyone turned their head. Don't just stand there, kill the demon, shouted the pink-haired bitch. You're crazy, he saved the village, shouted a random Chunin. You under arrest, Sakura, resist and I will terminate you, said Naruto. Rushing Naruto, Sakura is struck down by a kunai to the back. Behind her is Iruka looking pissed. Thank you, Iruka, said Naruto. Itachi was looking up the reports when a messenger walked in. Hokage-sama. An envoy from the cloud is here to see you. Let them in, said Itachi. 3 cloud ninja walk in. Thank you for seeing us, Hokage-sama, said the blonde-haired female. What can I help you with? Asked Itachi. The Raikage brother was captured by the Akatsuki, said the blonde-haired. Raikage-sama has called for a meeting of the cages at a summit in the Land of Iron. When is the meeting? Asked Itachi. 2 weeks from now, said the female. I shall be there, said Itachi. Is our sensei here? Asked the dark-skinned female. Yujito-sensei. I think she is, said Itachi. Do you need something from her? Tell her we are sorry for what the Cloud citizens have done, said the dark-skinned man. Itachi hands them a book. That is a bingo book of the remaining Akatsuki members. Thank Hokage-sama, said the blonde. You will go to the meeting. I will attend, said the last Ichiha. Thank you, said the blonde. End. AN. Short chapter, next one will be longer. I have made Itachi the Hokage and Danzo is a Nukenin. Please review. Peace. Naruto are not owned by me. Naruto the Rakuto Sannin. The summit. Itachi was sitting in his makeshift office. Anbu, bring me Naruto Namikaze and Kakashi Haddock, said the last Ichiha. Hokage-sama, said an Anbu. 30 minutes later, Naruto and Kakashi were standing in front of Itachi. I need you to be my bodyguard at the cage summit. Yes, Hokage-sama, said Kakashi. You can count on us, sir, said Naruto. You have 2 days to prepare for the meeting is a week from now, said Itachi. Naruto was walking around the village when he saw Inari. Inari, said Naruto. Naruto, said the young teen. It has been a while since you saved the land of waves. It was a team effort, said Naruto. Where is our Sasuke and Sakura, asked Inari. Sakura was executed for trying to kill me and Sasuke is in prison for trying to defect. Things went down since we have departed, said Inari. Yeah, said Naruto. Nice talking to you, got to get ready for a mission, said Naruto. Next 2 days Itachi was in front of the village with Naruto and Kakashi. Take off Hokage-sama, shouted a village. Naruto, Kakashi protect Hokage-sama, said another villager. We will protect him with our lives, said Kakashi. Itachi steps up. As Hokage I shall protect the leaf and its people. On the way to the summit, Itachi stopped. Naruto-kun, said Itachi. Thank you. Why Hokage-sama? Asked Naruto. For giving me another chance at life. I thought I was a dead man due to the Deises, said Itachi. If anyone deserve it you do, said Naruto. We are almost there, said Itachi. Danzo base outside the Land of Fire. The only base he has left. His forces decimated with skirmishes with Leaf Shinobi. So close, said Danzo. The title of Hokage was almost mine. It seems things did not go as you planned, said a voice. The mask-wearing member of Akatsuki appears. Madara, said Danzo. Why have you approached me? You want to be Hokage? Asked Madara. Then kill the current and blame the death the Kyuubi brat. Where? Asked Danzo. The Land of Iron. Bring your remaining root Anbu to the capital of Land of Iron, said the man. Very well, said Danzo. The Leaf entourage got to the Land of Iron and was escorted to an inn. Naruto sees Gaara. Gaara, said Naruto. Naruto, said Gaara. Itachi is the new Hokage. He was undercover, said Naruto. Itachi walks up to Gaara. I do apologize for indirectly killing you, Kazuki Dono. You can have my head later. I forgive you after I learned what you went through, said Gaara. Let us start anew. I am, Gaara. Itachi Uchiha, said the Hokage. The samurai walks in followed by Mei, Yugura and Chijuro. Mizuki Dono, said Itachi. Hokage Dono, Kazuki Dono, she said. Naruto-kun is here too. Mizuki Dono, said Naruto. As well as Yugura and Chijuro. It is good to see you again, Naruto Namikaze, said Yugura. The next to come was Inoki, followed by Kuretsuchi and a random jounin. Tsuchikage Dono, said Itachi. Hey old man, said Naruto. "Brat, how have you been?" said Inoki. "Goro-chan," said Naruto. The Tsuchika's granddaughter walked up to Naruto. "Should have known you would be here." "The old man and his back," said the Kunoichi. "The Raikage is here already," said the samurai. "Follow us to the meeting place." At the meeting a man with a thin mustache walks up. "Greeting, I am Mifune, leader of the Land of Iron," said the man. "Let's get this meeting underway." "I will start things off," said Gaara. Getting a nod from Mifune. "I was captured by the Akatsuki due to what I held. Thanks to our allies of the Leaf we managed to kill 2 of them." "Anyone else?" asked Mifune. "I have lost 2 of my ninja due to the Akatsuki," said Inoki. "I agree they must be stopped." Then a crash is heard. All ninja jump in front of their leaders. Raikage has his fist through the table. "I want to know where your loyalties lie," said the Raikage. "My brother was captured." "Naruto and Kakashi, fall back," said Itachi. The bodyguard jumped to their positions. "Out of all of the village, my village is the only one with Akatsuki member." "The Hokage was a member," said Raikage. "Mifune-sama," said Naruto. "May I speak in defense of Hokage-sama?" "Namikaze has the floor," said Mifune. Itachi did join the Akatsuki to give info about the organization. He was tricked killing Jis clan for the betterment of the village. Danzo was responsible. "Shinobi of Darkness," said Mifune. "Did you kill him?" "He fled before we can execute him," said Naruto. "He is on the run." "I make this pledge to make sure Raikage's brother is returned safely," said Itachi. "Well said, traitor," said a childlike voice. "If it isn't Tobi," said Naruto. "It is foolish to attack us," said Itachi. "I did not come alone," said the deeper voice of Akatsuki member. The samurai runs in. "We are under attack by unknown Anbu." "Danzo," said Itachi. "Mifune Dono, allow me to deal with the traitor." "That will not be needed," said voice of Danzo. Naruto rushes the man and slightly touches his robe. Must have big pair to attack us," said the Raikage. "Surrender the 9 tail, the 8 and 2 tail," said Tobi. "You already have my brother," said the Raikage. "Your brother is quite resourceful," said Tobi. "Now we shall have our discussion." They disappear and is seen with his hand around Tobi. He quickly phases out. "Your speed is impressive." "Who are you?" asked Gaara. "I am Madara Uchiha," said the masked man. "I call bullshit," said Naruto. "Like I said, if you were the man. Why did need the remaining Akatsuki to try and take me after I was tired my battle? The battle with Hashirama left me at a third of my true strength." The head of the samurai forces runs. "Sir, the force of Anbu have wiped out," said the captain. "The army is beaten, Madara," said Mifune. "You don't want to hear about Munai Plain," said Madara. "The what?" asked Inoki. "You know of what is known as the Biju. The 9-tailed beast," said Madara. "However, they were one being the Jubi. That Jubi can't be controlled," said Naruto. "According to Kyuubi. To control the beast, you must have part Senju and Uchiha. However, there is one PC you need." "The Rinnegan," said Naruto. "The Uzumaki bloodline." "I will ask once," said Madara. "Give me Ujin Churiki or else." "You will not capture Naruto," said Gaara. "I fight to protect him. Even I didn't, he will lose to you." "You will not get Bean or Yujito," said Raikage. "We will give you the same answer," said Mei. Inoki nods his heads. "I only need those 3, I have the other including the 3-tail which escaped my puppet after his defeat." "If you're trying to anger me, you're doing a poor job," said Yugura. "As of no. I declare the start of 4th Great Shinobi World War," said Madara. "You're not going anywhere," said Inoki. Danzo and Madara disappear. "Hokage-sama. I placed a tracer on Danzo," said Naruto. "Take Kakashi with you," said Itachi. "Hi," said Naruto as Kakashi holds onto Naruto's shoulder. The 2 disappear in a flash. Itachi turns to the meeting. "Madara has read the times. I recommend forming an alliance," said Itachi. "I support this alliance," said Gaara. "I will join as well," said Mei. "That rat saved my life, I shall fight," said Inoki. "You can count me in," said Raikage. "We need a chain of command," said Mifune. "Who should be in charge?" Itachi stand up. "I nominate Raikage Dono," said the Uchiha. "Please your reasoning," said Mifune. "This village without a former member, nor have used the Akatsuki," said Itakvi. "I agree," said Gaara. "Tsuchikage did use as did my village. Mist was headquarter for them." "I hate to admit it, but I agree," said Mei. Inoki sigh. "I am too old to take charge of a unified army." "I support Raikage," said Inoki. "Do you accept the position you have been granted?" Mifune asked. "I am ready," said A. "With you all as my allies. We shall win." "Now we need to locate B," said Itachi. "Allow me to send some to aerial scouting." Danzo was fleeing and got to bridge. "Surrender Danzo," said Naruto. "How did you find me?" asked Danzo. "I placed a seal on your robe," said Naruto. "Very well, I shall bring you as my trophy to Madara," said Danzo. I don't think so Danzo, said Kakashi. The dark-skinned man was facing a Kisame. Fool yo fool. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I am the eight-tailed Jinchuriki killer bee. You're a bad rapper as they say, said Kisame. You want my buddy, you have to go through me, said Killer Bee. I was hoping you would say that, said Kisame. End. Chapter done. Naruto are not owned by me. Naruto the Rakuto Sannin. A new alliance is formed. Naruto was standing next to Kakashi. Kakashi, stand back and observe. Look for an opening, said Naruto. Why? Asked Masked Ninja. I have a score to settle with Danzo, said Naruto. Stand back from the fighting for now. Good luck, said Kakashi. Naruto goes through hand seal. Wind style. Slicing airwaves. Danzo dodges the attack. Wind style great vacuum, said Danzo blowing out a vortex of wind. Naruto substitutes with a rock. Wind style Rasengan, said Naruto throwing the attack at Danzo. The attack hits. I see Izanagi. Danzo appears unharmed out of the smoke. How did he survive that? Asked Kakashi. Sharingan, said Naruto. I have to kill him 10 more times. Naruto rushes Danzo and sends him flying with a punch. Universal pull. Summoning jutsu, said Danzo. A giant tapir appeared. Deal with the nuisance. The giant mammal blew out a gust of wind, sending Naruto skidding back a few inches. Fire style. Dragon flame bomb, said Naruto blowing out flame dragon at the animal. Danzo takes off his sleeve. Wood style. Deep forest emergence, he said. You would desecrate his body, said Naruto. You have no honor. I shinobi no yami, said Danzo. I fight from the shadows. Well then I guess I should deal with you quickly, said Naruto. Secret wood style. Wood clone jutsu, said Danzo as a wood clone appears. Attack him. The wood clone attacks Naruto. Naruto dodges the first punch and sends a fist right through it, destroying it. My turn fire style. Dragon flame bomb. Naruto fires a stream of fire at Danzo which hits him. He sees a second eye close. 9 deaths left. You should have not have opposed me 9 tails, said Danzo. Lightning blade, said Kakashi sending a fist right through him. His third eyes close. Sorry to interrupt. No problem, said Naruto. I have found a way to negate his visual jutsu, said Naruto. I am listening. By blinding him he can't activate his Izanagi, said Naruto. I know which is the jutsu. Every time he uses the one on his arm opens up slightly. So how do you want to do this? Asked Kakashi. Hover me, said Naruto as he rushes the Warhawk. It won't work, said Danzo. Naruto takes out his sword and go to stab an eye on Danzo's arm. Danzo unable to avoid the attack screams as the eye casting the jutsu closes forever. Shit, said Danzo as he sees no option but kill everyone. Taking off his cloak Naruto eyes widen at the seal on the man body. Kakashi, let's go, shouted Naruto. Danzo is trying to kill us all, said Naruto as he grabs his former teacher and teleport away. The whole battlefield is wiped out by a black hole explosion. Seeing the body of Danzo charred Naruto cuts off his head and head back to the summit. Naruto appears in the meeting room and sees Itachi there with the other cages. I have executed Danzo, said Naruto. Naruto takes the scroll and reveal the head. Very good, you will be paid for S-rank mission, said Itachi. We are waiting for Adono to get his brother. After waiting for an hour the Raikage walks in with another man. We took out the one known as Kisame, said the Raikage. This is my brother B. On B's back was Samahata. You got his sword, said Mei. It does belong to the mist, but consider this a gift for our new alliance. Mifune walks up. I think this alliance would be a good idea, said Mifune. I second, said Itachi. I would also like nominate Adono as the commander of the alliance. Each cage agrees to joining. Mifune nods his head in approval. We will meet at Cloud Village to finalize the battle plans. Itachi, Naruto and Kakashi were heading back to the Leaf Village. We need the daimyo approval, said Itachi. I am sure they will agree, said Naruto. Let's relax. Hopefully Swan-sama is awake. Heading to the village Itachi heads to the medical tent. Seeing Shizune hugged Tsunade who is up. You alive good, said Itachi. Itachi, why do you have the Hokage robes? Asked Swant. I was acting until you woke up, said Itachi. I am willing to relinquish the position to you. Keep it, said Swant. Too much paperwork. Of course, said Itachi. Naruto was walking around the village when he saw Yugao. Yugao-chan, said Naruto. You're back, said the purple-haired Kunoichi. How was the summit? We took down Danzo. Nodding her head, the two walk in silence. So Naruto, how long till your next mission? 3 days, said Naruto. Then we head to Cloud Village for another meeting. How's Kenshin doing, in your style? Asked Naruto. He is very skilled with the blade. At my level, said Yugao. I will have to test that out, said Naruto. Tell Kenshin I want to meet with him the rest of my team. "Hi Naruto-kun," said Yugao. Naruto heads to his house he built and waited for his students. Sagara showed up, followed by Kenshin and the Kaoru. "I want to say well done on defending the village from Akatsuki assault," said Naruto. "Thank you sensei," said the three Chunin. "Now I will be leaving for Cloud Village in a week," said Naruto. "Until I do, I will be training you." Naruto was standing at the gates with Itachi and Kakashi. "You all protect Itachi," said Tsunade. "Let head to Cloud Village," said Itachi. At the meeting Itachi was sitting in his seat with his bodyguards flanking him. "So the important the lightning country's coast," said Mifune. "What shall we do about Naruto and B don't know," said Inoki. "May I speak?" asked Naruto. Getting a nod from Itachi. "I think B and I should be put as a last resort." "Put you away from the action," said Gaara. "Let them use resources, the more men for them to capture them," said Naruto. "If the war starts to shift, let join the fray." "A sound strategy," said Itachi. Yujito. "She will be with us since she is a target also," said Naruto. "All in favor," said Mifune. All the cage raised their hands. Naruto, B and Yujito shall be away from the fighting till further notice, said, "A meeting is adjourned." The cages walk out. "May I talk to you, Naruto?" asked Itachi. "Yes, Hokage-sama." "Is this what you want?" asked Itachi. "It's not about what I want, but what needs to be done." In cave, Madara was outside. "What do you want, Kabuto?" asked the man. "My lord want to help you," said the medic. "He has a village we can use to bolster your forces." "Very well, but be warned if you or him betray me, you will die." "I accept the terms," said Kabuto. "We also have more mean to fighting the villages." "Summoning Jutsu reanimation," said Kabuto. 20 coffins appears. "Perfect," said Madara. "With our force ready we will start our march." With both sides getting ready, the fourth great shinobi world war is about to shake the world. AN. Sorry for the very slow update and the short chapter. Been busy with my book and my book fair. I had a massive writer block to this story. On another note, I had just received 2 4-star review from blogs out of 5. Hooray. I will try to update my stories more frequently. Please support the author, buy my book at Amazon. The Lord of Shadows Rises. It should be around 9.50 for paperback and 3.50 for ebook. Check out my website The Lord of Shadows. Nati. Take it easy. Naruto are not owned by me. Naruto the Rakuto Sannin. The first battles. Naruto was on a boat with Killer Bee and Yujito. "I can't believe we are being sent away from the front lines," said Yujito. "I know it's to keep us out of Akatsuki's hands, but really? Nothing we can do about it, little kitty cat," said Killer Bee. "We are their secret weapon, the Akatsukis will think we are being protected. However, this is only for to be rest when we are called on." The shinobi leadership was in the base of the Land of Lightning. Itachi was looking at a map of the area. "We have no clue where the enemy's main base is," said the Hokage. "I want Tsunade to be in charge of the medic division." "Obvious choice," said A. "I think for the ambush division Kankuro will be a good choice." "I would believe Kakashi Haddock and Might Guy will be good at sharing command of the assault division," said Itachi. "I think Derry of the Black Lightning good defending the 4th Defense Division, protect the main staging area. Lord Kazukiage will be in overall command of all battle forces," said A. In a cave Madara was walking around him were multiple Zestus. "Interesting," said Kabuto as he walked in. "You have your army ready. Is your reanimated ninja prepared?" "We move out at once," said Madara. Naruto was worried. "What's wrong homie?" asked B. "I have loved ones I am concerned about," said Naruto. "They insisted being on the front lines." "You fiancés are strong, trust in them," said Yujito. "I can't help but worry," said Naruto. "How long till we get to the giant turtle?" "A few hours," said B. Across the field several former ninja were going running. "I don't like the fact we're being forced to fight our own comrades," said bulky man with a headband for Cloud. "Unfortunately," said a man with pale eyes. "Nothing we can do until someone breaks the jutsu." In a forest Kankuro was attacked by clay bombs. Tadera. "It is rare for 2 ambush units to face each other," said smooth voice. "Little puppeter has grown up." "Shit," said Kankuro. "So sorry." "Sir. It is the reanimation jutsu," said a leaf ninja. "Sent the info to headquarters." Inoichi frowned. "Reports from the ambush units. They are Ito Tensei. The one way to stop it is to seal the reanimated ninja," said Itachi. "The other way is to make sure their souls are at peace." "Send our best sealer up front to prepare to seal," said A. Seino just punched a Zetsu. "There is no end to them." "It has been a while Seino," said a voice. "Sagara Sozo," said Seino. "How?" "I am nothing but a reanimated corpse." "Thanks to Ito Tensei," said a black-haired man with a red vest. "You must put your feeling to the side to stop me my old student." "I can't," said Seino. "It wasn't you time to go." Konoha was not the one who betrayed our group. It was a man known as Danzo, Shinobi no Yomi, said Sozo. Well, Danzo was dealt with by my sensei, said Sano. Good, said Sozo. It seems, I have to fight you now and you must stop me. He unsheathes his sword. I will do my best, said Sano. Sano reveals his own sword. Forgive me sensei. Kankuro was having a puppet duel with Sasori. It's a shame. Suna's greatest puppet master himself has become a puppet. You think of yourself as superior, said Sasori. He fires off a blast of fire from his hands. Kankuro positions Salamander to block the attack. However, the flames were powerful enough to form slight cracks on the puppet's shield. What now? I am not done yet, said Kankuro. You might remember this puppet. Kankuro summons his puppet with red hair and look like his opponent. You have my old body back, said the former puppet master. Let's test your resolve. Mother and father puppet. A black-haired female and a red-haired male. Let's go, said Kankuro. The Sasori puppet fire a blast of hot water at the father puppet. The red-haired puppet blocks it with a shield. The mother puppet revels a sword and tries to cut down Kankuro puppet. It is blocked by Salamander. Kankuro using both puppets summons Crow to sneak up on the reanimated Sasori. He dodges the attack but is quickly trapped by Ant. Sealers up front. You did well Kankuro. Thank you, said Sasori. The mother and father puppets are yours. Treat them well. Sasori is sealed and sent back to the afterlife. Madara was in a real dogfight with the former Root Anbu. The ink bird was faster than the clay bird. You will not win this battle, said the Anbu. Tough talk coming from a motionless tool, said Madara. My name is Sai. The name I was given by Hokage-sama, said the name Sai. I wear it with honor. You're still a tool. Doesn't matter if it for the leaf or for Danzo, said Madara. Perhaps, said Sai. But at least I was given a chance to make amends. It looks like I will have to end this. How do you plan on doing that? Asked Madara. Ink seal jutsu, said Sai as ink flies out of his scroll and wraps around Madara. No, I am not done showing people my art. Back at base, the cages looked on. Ambush unit has succeeded, said Itachi. What should we do next? The ambush unit and assault unit will march to the enemy stronghold, said A. The defense unit will hold Lightning Coast. Commander, a large army is approaching the coast by the ocean, said a censor. How many? Asked Itachi. 50,000, said the man. Inoichi, warn all our forces on the coast to prepare for battle, said Itachi. Sano was clashing with his former sensei. He was injured while his former sensei kept regenerating. This is getting us nowhere. I am impressed Sano, said Sozo. You must have a great sensei. However, you must seal or stop me. You should not have dead, said Sano. I was the reason you died. No you weren't, said Sozo. Danzo used you as bait. It was not your fault. I fell for the trap, said Sano. How can I protect my village, my friends and girlfriend if I am this weak? I am proud of you Sano, said Sozo. You found happiness. Huh. Sozo put his arm down. I am fight control. Tell them to seal me quickly. Several Eye of Konoha seal perform hand seal and seal the form swordsman. I am proud of you Sano, was the last thing Sozo said before being sealed. Kabuto was in the cave. He was frowning. What happened, said Madara. One of my puppet was able to fight my control, said Kabuto. Only a strong-willed person who know the workings of the jutsu can do that. I don't tolerate failure Kabuto, said Madara. He walks away. Cool, he is just a puppet. End chapter. Naruto the Rakuto Sannin. The Battle of the Coast. On the Lightning Coast. Tamari, the corps commander was preparing the battlement. Commander we have a visual, said a stone ninja. Who are we up against? Asked Tamari. The 3rd Raikage, the 4th Kazekage, damn, said Tamari. We don't have the skills to handle this. At the Alliance base Inoichi frowned. We have a situation, said the Yamanka. We have cages in the mix of those white creatures. Ara stands up. I will go. Not alone, Kazekage Dono, said Itachi. We might need Naruto and the others soon. The battle on the Lightning Coast was not going well. Of the 3 divisions sent only about a third was still fighting. The 4th Kazekage just suffocated a ninja with his gold dust. I don't like the fact I am being controlled. Hide Mitsurugi style, said a man. Raishin. The handle of a katana slams into the 4th Kazekage sending him back. Kenshin jumps down. Commander, is everyone alright? Asked the red-haired swordsman. We must hold the line. Gold dust style. Dust clone jutsu, said the 4th Kazekage. Not good, said Kenshin. He dodges a punch from the clones. He then slashes the arms off. He is sent back by a punch by the 3rd Raikage. Coughing up blood, Kenshin is sent into a ground. Sand coffin, said a gravelly voice. Sand grabs onto the Raikage's body. Seal him now. Ara appears as the sealers go in. Lightning style. Lightning spear jutsu, said the Raikage as a spears made of lightning is shot out of the sand nearly impaling Gaara. A skeletal hand appears and grabs it. Kazukiage dono, said Itachi. You handle the fourth. I will deal with the Raikage. Back at the base, the fourth Raikage growled. Recall, Naruto and the others, said A. Is that wise, A? Asked Inoki. They are the only one who can stand up to the cage other than ourselves, said A. You heard him, said Inoki. Itachi was engaging the Raikage as the Uchiha shoot black flames out of his eyes. The Raikage disappears just as the flames are about to hit. He reappears above Itachi and slams his fist into Itachi, destroying the ground. The dust clears and Itachi is seen a few feet away. What strength? You better than any Uchiha I ever faced, said the Raikage. Plus you made Hokage. Thank you Raikage dono. Itachi was breathing hard. Itachi goes through hand seals. Fire style. Dragon flame jutsu. Firing out a stream of fire, the Raikage tires to move but is held still by another Itachi. Shadow clone, said the Raikage. You're very impressive, young one. The attack hits the Raikage and all he sees is the Sharingan. Seal him, shouted Itachi. The team head to the frozen cage and quickly seals him. Now to help Kazukiage dono. Gaara was in a sand battle with the fourth Kazukiage. So the sand village made you Kazukiage, said Rasa. Let's see if you're worth the title. Both sand and gold dust clash in front of the troops. Tell me father, why did you make your son the Jinchuriki? Asked Gaara. Because, I want the sand village to be strong, said Rasa. I have no regrets. Yet it cost you your children, said Gaara. You put me on the chopping block for the village. You're the Kazukiage, said Rasa. You should be willing to do anything for the village. Yes I am, but there are things I will not do, said Gaara. Sand shuriken. Several shuriken made of sand are thrown at Rasa. Not bad Gaara. Naruto was training with Yujito and Killer Bee in a Taijutsu match. I think we have improved, said Killer Bee. Kitty cat, you're distracted. Just worried about Seino, said Yujito. My little girl has a crush, said Killer Bee. That's whack yo. Naruto was listening into the conversation. Don't worry about it, Killer Bee. He is treating her right. This is my little sister Mr. 9, said Killer Bee. Rasa's arm reformed. Not bad Gaara, said the man. I have to see for myself if you're worthy of the title Kazukiage. It always something with you father, said Gaara. I will show the support I have. The two colored sand clash. Gold dust. Gold bullet jutsu, said Rasa. Sand entanglement, said Gaara as several tendrils of sand grab onto Rasa. Time to seal you. The seal team goes to seal the Kazukiage and finishes. On the turtle island Deidara was flying with Kabuto on his clay bird. Hard as a bang, said the blonde. He dropped several bombs onto the island. Naruto looked up. They're here, said Naruto. The three ninja get to the sound of battle. They see the blonde bomber bombing everything. Stop. The Kyuubi Jinchuriki, said Deidara. You took out several of our members. I plan on paying you back for my death. Killer Bee Yujito, can you hold him off? Asked Naruto. He bits his finger. Summoning jutsu. Toad Elder appears on Naruto's shoulder. He gets orange pigment under his eyes and his iris turn a different shape. We have to end this battle quickly. Deidara gulped. This is not good. Naruto appeared in front of the blonde bomber and punches him into a cliff face. Naruto, said Yujito. Senjutsu, said Killer Bee. A specialty of his master, Jiraiya. Shadow striking snake hand, said Kabuto. Several snakes attack the two cloud ninjas. I am your opponent. He withdraws two swords and charges forward. Fire style. Fireball jutsu, shouted Yujito blowing out a ball of fire. Naruto just sent Deidara back with another punch. Damn it, said Deidara. You do realize I could have sealed you the moment this fight started, said Naruto. Time to end this. Sealing art soul release. Deidara body turns white and he falls down. Time to help the others. Kabuto was smirking. Both the two tails and the eight tail were in full transformation mode. This is awkward, said Kabuto. I am surprised I was able to force you to transform. Time for me to leave. Kabuto disappears in a clone of snakes. Everyone okay? Asked Naruto. That was whack yo, said B. Naruto, said Inoichi's voice. You have been called to the battlefield. What is going on? Asked Naruto. The enemy has summoned reanimated ninja and cages, said the Yamanaki. Let's go. The others nod their heads. Madara was furious. Kabuto, who else do you have? Your ninja have been defeated. Kabuto appeared. I have a surprise for our friend Itachi. Itachi just burned another small Zetsu battalion. Fire style. Fireball jutsu. Shouted a voice. Itachi dodges it and is shocked to see two people he would never seen. Father, mother, said Itachi. Damn you Madara. Itachi, I am sorry son, said Fugaku. I can't control my body. Father. I see you made Hokage, said Fugaku. You made me proud. Activating his Sharingan. The former Uchiha clan head and matriarch charge their son. Itachi goes through hand seal. Wind style. Great breakthrough, said Itachi. He blows his two parents back with a wind-empowered attack. Makoto disappears in illusion. Itachi looks around. Mother was always good with ninjutsu. The punches landed on Itachi. He disappears in crows. Summoning jutsu. A black crow appears. That might be an issue, said Fugaku. Fugaku reveals his Mangekyo Sharingan. Ninja art. Suicide thought Jinjutsu. Itachi tries to fight it the thought of committing suicide. The crow quickly releases the Jinjutsu. He dodges several punches from his mother. The biggest treat is father, take my mother out and it might be easier. Itachi goes through hand seals. Fire style. Great fire wave jutsu. The ground erupts as a wave of pure flame heads to the two undead Uchiha. Fugaku evades it, but Makoto could not as her foot was ensnared by hardened earth. Earth style. Headhunter jutsu. She is quickly pulled underground with her head being caught in the flames. Harden, shouted Itachi. I am sorry. It's alright Itachi, she said. The sealers quickly head to the husk and seal her away. Okage dono, said Gaara. We must seal my father, said Itachi. I will help you, said the young Kazekage. You don't want to push yourself too hard. Thanks. The two face Fugaku. Itachi. Father, said Itachi. I am sorry. You're sorry? Asked Fugaku surprised. I should be apologizing. I should have seen Danzo machinations. You're not at fault. At the base Kabuto was smiling. I believe that is enough family bonding. He places a seal on the board with Fugaku's name on it. Get rid of your son. Back on the battlefield. Fugaku was grunting. I am losing control. You must stop me, both of you. Susanoo, said Itachi. A skeletal figure appears. Itachi runs up to his father. Fugaku goes to meet him but is ensnared by sand. I am sorry father. Itachi bring a blade down sealing his father. What did you do? Asked Gaara. I used a Totsuka blade to seal him, said Itachi. It would have been much hard if you had not caught him. Thanks. No problem. In the alliance base the Raikage was smile. We are pushing the enemy back. Forward. Madara was marched up to Kabuto. Your army has failed me. Oh has it now, said Kabuto. I have my two strongest to use. Who? Asked Mad Uchiha. Summoning jutsu. Du Coffin appears. One had long black hair red armor. You can't be serious, said Madara. The other had hair similar to Sasuke but had black armor. You're out of your mind. Let's see how they do. The coffins disappears in the ground. Let's see where should I send them. What if Naruto harem Chunin exam Sasuke bashing end here and thanks for watching my video till the end.